I heard D&D. Here I am.
Yeah, right. Now, I know I've been like super excited for the upcoming projects lately. What about you?
Excited, nervous.
Yeah, I imagine there's other emotions coming in it to you for you.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of like work outside as well. So it's just been
Hmm.
everything at once. But I'm getting
Yeah,
there. I'm just waiting for everyone's character to get made so I can get the first episode ready to go.
yeah. So, chat, what class should I be in Sides game? I did like whittle it down to 3 classes. Then I'll pick my quote-unquote race based off that. Let's see. Where's my doc? I think my doc's actually on this page. No, it's not. Okay, great.
It's not been officially revealed yet, right?
No, well, I guess it has. Just Sides running an Olympus game. Yeah, look, it's been
What?
revealed. So, the way I do
There we go.
things. Oh man. But yes, that is currently something that I got to make a plan for. So, and I just today was getting a little excited about that because I was like, oh man, I got to choose a class I really want to play because this is going to be like my, for the most part, D&D game. So,
Yeah,
what?
for the most part, it's basically 5th edition, yeah.
Yeah. So other stuff I'm doing isn't really that, especially on Not Awakening. So I really gotta choose what I want to play. This might be my first long-term character playing, aside from like Xylophoney, but that's not. He's just like a paladin fightery type of guy.
Yeah.
At least we can translate it to that. But yeah, now that I'm done hiccuping, let's see. I was eyeing up, of course, bards, rogues, druids, or a wizard or sorcerer. Those are the ones I'm thinking. The reason it probably won't be rogue is because someone always wants to be rogue. Someone always wants to be a rogue. And since I'm more experienced with D&D, I'm often happy to oblige and step aside so other people can do what they really want to do. Plus, rogue's also one of the easier classes to play, and I feel like I can challenge myself pretty easily, so.
Yeah. Bard is a one going through my head. Like, yeah, you could definitely play a bard and choose a race with that pretty easily.
Oh yeah, no, that would fit like glue. The only
Yeah.
question is, have I done something too similar to that already? Wink, wink.
Exactly. Yes.
Druid. I've always been interested in druids, and I have an idea that could work with this setting for that.
Yeah.
A swords bard? You won't? No, I probably wouldn't, because swords bards are hard to make good. Then again, I made a combat wizard in Mario's one-shot. Like a melee wizard, and that kind of worked. But that was also because he gave me a super overpowered weapon.
Yeah, that weapon definitely carried you on that one.
For most wizards, it's useless, because when are they ever going to use their staff? But if you build yourself to use a staff that hits really well, then... yeah. That's interesting. Have to multi-class into fighter. I mean, fighter was also on my list. I guess we can just talk about it openly. So one of the ideas was we all have our different demigod parents, right? So what if I was like a child of Athena, and like I was a fighter, but the type of fighter that does all the special maneuvers? So I'd like really be into like all the specifics of tactical combat, because obviously I could do that pretty easily. That's always the thing. When I'm building a character, I always feel like I have to put myself into a position where I'm quite smart or quite stupid. Because I know a lot of things about at least the game and most of the genres that we're in, so a high intelligence would make sense for me to roleplay easily. For me to avoid metagaming, though, I can also just give myself a low defense or low intelligence character, such as Xylophoney, and just not know things when I think of them. There was many times. I guess I can spoil it now that everything that happened last night happened. I won't go into the hard spoilers of it, but if you missed the Star Wars D&D game, we got into a big fight, and for several turns, I had an idea in my head that I didn't want to really, say out loud to the other characters, because, Seth probably wouldn't think of this. I did, but Seth wouldn't think of this, so I kept rolling intelligence rolls and failing them miserably. But it was like, oh, we're fighting a big shadow monster that came out of a holocron. Why don't you use the holocron to try to contain it? That might be a very effective idea. And, well, the idea never came to pass. Because I never felt comfortable saying it with the character I was playing, and that's a fine way to roleplay. I am perfectly happy with that. So that's that. What are we doing on this stream? We're talking, but also, later on in the stream, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the thought process I have going for my game as well. I'll make the cameras different and whatnot. But also, I'm going to be playing an actual game after this, which is going to be interesting. So, I don't want to spoil what game it is, but it has to do with the theme that I'm going to be working on. So, yeah. By the way, thank you, Bladra, for subbing over to Jazzless. Thank you very much. But yes, we're going to need to pick a pantheon. Well, I guess we're going to probably do a Greek one, if it's going to be Olympus D&D. And we're going to need to pick a class. Obviously, if we go Druid, we could do Demeter. That could be a lot of fun. And I don't imagine other people are going to jump at becoming, you know, a child of Demeter or a Druid. So I don't feel like that would, you know, get in the way of anyone else's enjoyment whatsoever. Another thing, we could be a rogue, really anything. Because rogues are just fun. Fun all around. And
I think Rogue Hermes would probably be the best combo.
Yeah, use that speed. And let's see. Yeah, Bard obviously goes hand in hand with Apollo.
Paladin goes with Apollo.
Could do. Yeah, once again, I don't want to do a Paladin. One, because I feel Paladins are super overpowered in the combat sense. And in Star Wars, I'm very overpowered in the combat sense. And it's also a similar class to what I play in Star Wars. So I don't need that. Could do Persephone for Druid, yeah. Very much so.
Go Barbarian with Ares.
Yeah. I do want to do something that's a little less hack and slash, because I feel like this will be really my time to do that. So that's the plan.
I see, okay.
So obviously I could be just some straight up caster, but I almost feel like just a straight up wizard with a bunch of utility would be kind of hard to work with this universe. Obviously there's, you know, plenty of magic and plenty of abilities, but
yeah, with the wizard whole concept of being able to change their spell
being a jack
stuff,
of all
it doesn't really
trades.
work.
Yeah, I don't feel
definitely wizards and warlock. I mean, sorcerers and warlock we can probably get through.
Yeah, but, easily those two will fit very well. You know, you want to be Hephaestus and have a bunch of fire spells. By all means, man, you have all the fire spells you want. But yeah, those are some of the thoughts going through my head. See, multi-class ranger and bard for a sort of Apollo. You can just be a bard with a bow, really, if you want to. You can be a combat bard with a bow. Multi-classing, unless you got like a really crazy plan in mind, I'm not a big fan of it. One, it complicates the game for people who don't know the game as well. And two, it's often not better than just going straight down the line. So since I do stream the shows and I don't play with a bunch of like heavy D&D nerds, I kind of play with just planning to do one class for a sense of simplicity. Take, for example, Star Wars, where both Dark and Kayla multi-classed early on into the game. It complicated, you know, them ever since, and they still have barely figured out their characters. So, you'll know. Dionysus for a slightly darker bard. Yeah, no, Dionysus could be a bard as well. You just want to see Xylo play a high charisma character. Could easily work. So, there's two options. Aphrodite warrior. Aphrodite could be fun as well. Let's see. Bard, son of Dionysus would be cool. Yeah, I think I'll build the character after I get the class. So the class is really what I want to hone in on. So just looking on my little list here, we can start whittling down. Normally I'd be super into playing a cleric, but I'm just not super into it for this one. Plus I feel like someone else will be happy to take up that mantle. But if I play bard or druid, then I'll have heals available, so they won't have to worry about not having a healer, blah, 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 like some parties do. But then, let's see. So bard's up there, druid's up there. Those are probably my top two picks that I'm really feeling right now, because I've always kind of considered those some of my favorite classes. But rogue's easily a possibility, and then I'd say sorcerer's a possibility. So, I don't know. You know what, let's throw up a poll and just see what you guys think just before I really do a deep delve into this. Shut up, Xylo! Mute your face! Sorry, I'm sorry you had to see that. He's usually not like this. Alright, so. Manage poll. New poll. Alright. What D&D class shall Xylo be? Bard. Druid. We got the sorcerer. What was the other one? Rogue. And I think that's fair. Yeah. So let's see what the rough idea is going to be. There we go. Normally I'm telling you to shut up. I know, sometimes I gotta do that. Am I watching stream on my phone? No, I clicked onto another tab, and it was playing. What about Thanatos? Yeah, it could easily be a Death Cleric or something. Child of Thanatos. Plenty of things to do. But yeah, I feel like some of those could be some fun classes to play. Since like in Olympus, my character was a son of Hades, I'm leaning away from doing one of the big three. And you know, maybe Poseidon could be fun, depending. But I'm leaning a little bit away from that because I don't want to be like just a semi-copy of one of my friend's characters that I know of. There's a Dark Druid. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility too. There's lots of stuff. Druid means you'd have a very high wisdom Xylo. Yeah, I mean, I could roleplay. Let's be honest. I feel like I could roleplay any stat block fairly easily. To be fair, wisdom is one of the harder stats to roleplay, but we could try it. High charisma, much better. That would certainly come naturally to me. Maybe. I don't know. Depends. Would you call what I do high charisma? It's endearing, at least. But, you know. So far, the Bard's winning. Alright, alright. We'll let everyone get their chance to vote. But high charisma would be something cool. Have a minor god be your parent? Yeah, I mean, we'll decide when the time comes. Seth the Knight. Well, he's a Jedi Knight. Let's see. Kayla just sent me a picture of her character munching a giant cookie. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be for merch. And I'm pretty sure you're all going to want it. And I can't show it to you. But when you see it, it's going to be good. Sorcerer made a lot of sense to you. Sorcerer could be fun. Lots of spells. I'm actually in D&D right now. Or in Roll20 right now. Let's look up Sorcerer Spells. Sorcerer Spells. By level. Alright, so we'll just have that up. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it at this screen for now because I'm just going to be reading stuff out to you anyway. It's just a bunch of text. It's not important for you to get a good look at it. Let us see. I can't. It's not my place to show you. Sorcerers can get Eldritch Blast? What? Oh, I guess. Sure.
So they warlock only thing.
Yeah, me too. What's it doing here on the sorcerer spell list? Maybe it's a special type of sorcerer can get it or something. Because recently, on Roll20, and you'll probably be happy about this, I spent a lot of money and got even more assets that we can just drag and drop and have an easy time.
Yay! I love free stuff to me.
So that'll certainly help with the new games coming up. Let's see. You like Doug more? Doug's pretty fun. It's just such a different game. Okay, no, this is... Jesus, a big spell list. It's like Spare the Dying is on here as well. So I don't know what's what. Alright, but let's see. You know, Detect Magic, Disguise Self. You know, Sorcerer can really work with a lot of things. Like Disguise...
It's one of those just... Jack of all trades almost, I think.
Wizard has more, but... Okay, Healing Word. What kind of sorcerer spell list is this? What are you doing? This is just like all spells.
Yeah.
Well, just looking at stuff. Yeah, I don't know specifically what I do with a sorcerer, but just to be fun and weird, quirky, I would want to play with a bunch of utility spells. Because that'd be funny. So you do Poseidon, but the Earthquake side of Poseidon, true. It's definitely that. Thank you, Fire Shot, for subbing on that 3-month streak. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's take a look at the poll. Menage the poll. View results. How close was it? Bard pretty far ahead, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I only see Bard going as a son of Apollo, but I'm sure that'd be some great fan service, wouldn't it? There wasn't a ton of votes, though. We got to keep in mind. It's not like it was crazy. Be like Wendy with Fairy Tale with support, true. And I could do Bard and be tons of support. There's plenty of stuff to do. Let's see. Will I ever try Minecraft Pocket Edition? Probably not. Well, I have before, and it's weird to me. I'm happy with regular Minecraft. Let's see. Do I have a preference on the Pantheon? Probably going to stick to Greek. So, Let's make another poll to kind of weed out some thought processes here. So, a lot of people want Bard, but it's not a majority. So, let's make a new poll just to see if people would be against it. Son of Apollo or son of something else. What deity? Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. I'll get to your name. Oh, 2 subs gifted from Bladra over to Crystal FNF and Habits Crash. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Jurassic.
See, am I going to change my next character in the next season of Olympus? I don't know. That's a long time away. So we'll worry about that when the time comes. Yeah, forced subs, yeah.
What are Bard's main ability? It's wisdom and what else?
It's charisma.
Oh, it's charisma?
Yeah, definitely charisma. Often dexterity. Really, charisma is the only thing you need as a bard. So they're pretty lenient like that. But then dexterity, so, you know, you get the AC, and if you need to attack with a weapon, they're usually dexterity-based weapons. If you want to have constitution, so you're at, you know, save your spell saves or whatnot, that's probably valuable. But yeah, they don't really need other stats aside from those 3 entirely.
I gotcha.
Wisdom does all the little things wisdom do. You know.
Yeah, so just looking through the book, there's only 2 races that will give you a plus to your charisma. So, not much of a choice on that one.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Hermes.
Okay. That's weird. Why is Aphrodite not?
That's what I'm saying. She's wisdom and intelligence. That's just like, okay.
I mean, we can change that to whatever we
want. Yeah, exactly. It's just a rough
It's a very simple stat block they're running by, because it's pretty much just flat the same across all characters, just put in different places.
Yeah. Like, there's just especially like the abilities that you gain from them. That's kind of what I'm more or less basing it off of. But the ability score improvements, that's whatever.
Let's see what the poll is looking like.
Very one-sided.
Right? Because I don't know what I'd do if, you know, I'm a bard, so. Well, I'm going to crack open that PDF and let's look at a couple options. In fact, I can kind of just drag it over to here. It's called Demigods and Deities. And I might as well just go to the screen here. Well, that's not a very good spot for the camera. Alright, let's see what I can do about this. Yeah. Mid-screen. Yeah, nailed it. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff right here. And, you know, we got your, you know, little pictures of characters from Percy Jackson and all that. We got son of Zeus. We got son of Poseidon. Son of Ares. We ain't interested in any of that. You know, Athena was one I was kind of interested in, so we'll make a mark for that. You know, I'm going to start setting up another poll. And then we'll see if you guys are thinking of leaning into any of those. Because it doesn't have to be primarily class. As I said, any of those classes I'd be happy with. But we shall see. Let's see which deity. So Athena, and I could play like a really kind of smart character, whether it's a spellcaster or a fighter. I guess if it's those stats, so it's whatever we want. Let's see, Hephaestus. It could be cool, but meh. I don't know. Not really what I want to lean into. Let's see, Aphrodite, of course, some people would probably want to see. Probably be a little uncomfortable for me though, but hey, why not? Let's see, we got Hermes. Could always be a good one. Wouldn't be against that. Dionysus. Not very much interested. Oh, Dionysus has charisma score too.
Does he? I missed that.
And that makes some sense. Hecate. Could be a cool wizard. And then there's some other stuff in here. So we'll put Hecate in here. And see what people think of those 5. But obviously, some of the others. Hear me out, daughter of Hermes. I don't think I'm a good enough role player yet for me to play female characters, guys. I know plenty of people do it in D&D. Just I don't know if I'm at that level yet. So, oh, I forgot Demeter in there. You don't forget this poll. Delete it. New poll. Apollo. Aphrodite. Athena. Demeter. Let's see. Demeter or... You know, I'll say Demeter or Persephone. And what was the other one I was interested in? Yep, changing the poll. Oh yeah, Hermes. No, not Hermes. Hermes. There we go. Bingo. Alright. Son of Hades. You get the shadow travel ability, guys. It's pretty cool. See, does it give you Misty Step anywhere in this? No, okay. But it gives you a lot of the other stuff that I would generally give a child of Hades. Chill Touch, Speak with Dead. Only one of those actually works with Bard. I mean, I can make any of them work with whatever I want to. But yeah. We will see. Yeah, once again, don't want to do a Child of Ares because, you know, in Star Wars I play the fighter. So, we can do something different. Is there Son of Erebus? Could be.
Yeah, I mean, we can always make them.
Yeah, it's not on this list, but you just, you know, take Hades or something, customize it. Hope a chat would say Aphrodite just to see Xylo uncomfortable. I don't know if that makes it a better show, but, you know. Hypnos, that could be cool as well.
It's sort of every turn you have to roll a d20 to see you pass out.
Yeah, I'm just sitting over here just taking a nap right on stream. It's like, of course the sleep spell will be your go-to. Could be fun. Athena's winning the poll. Interesting.
It's like Athena just fits you all too well.
Athena's very good for me. Yeah. That's the thing, like, in the original, you know, Origins of Olympus, I was like, okay, what would be a fitting one for me? Well, Athena or Apollo, definitely. That would, either of those would make plenty of sense just based off me. And yeah, bards don't have to be just singers and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different bards. Hypnos works with College of Whispers. True. Could be a Hypnos bard. I sing lullabies. Creepy lullabies. Ooh. That's actually an idea right there. Apollo has one vote. Yeah. People seen me the first season of Olympus doing Son of Apollo. For half of it at least. So. People don't necessarily want to see it again. Best bards sing, no, let's be real. In fairness, some solid bards out there who sing.
Looking at you, Rikara.
Alright, yeah, Athena just took off. Wow. Okay, and then Demeter or Persephone. Alright, character concept for Athena. What class would we want to go with? Let's brainstorm a little bit, chat. Alright, so Athena. So
that would probably fit the sorcerer or like a wizard pretty well.
Yeah.
Intelligence boost.
So if we look just in the book, some stuff that the Child of Athena gets, because once again we want to base this off the character, not based off like what the game says we get from it. But you get extra proficiencies, which is always useful just in general. You can add your intelligence modifier to your AC. That is solid for a squishy little wizard. So that can be pretty fun. Let's see, one of intelligence or wisdom scores boosted. Okay, so you get intelligence and wisdom. Yeah, this has wizard written all over it. And, you know, we could try to pick from a spell list that's a bunch of, like, weapon and utility-based stuff. So
that fit Athena pretty well, which is a utility-based person.
Yeah. So we got, like, Athena, a wizard utility. I'm just going to put down the idea for Hypnos. A lullaby bard. Because that's just a fun character concept. But what else? do we got, chat? Yeah, I mean, fighter also makes a ton of sense for Athena, but once again, we're not leaning towards playing another fighter. How many D&D series are we doing? We're going to have 4 going at once. What's my character called? That's the last thing we're going to pick. Let's see. I guess, what do we... Let's get the Druid character concept. So let's look at Demeter and then compare it to what we would do for Persephone. Because Persephone, we can do some, like, season roleplay nonsense. And that could be fun. So... Oh, yeah, Demeter didn't have its own picture. That's why I missed it the first time. Oh, it literally...
right after.
Literally has, like, a shifting seasons thing for, looks like series, which is normally Roman, of course, but we can easily reskin whatever we want. Alright, so wisdom and constitution increases. Great for druids. Let's see. You can prepare a nice little bounty of food. Cool, cool, cool. Get people fed. I can have a thorn whip. Nice. Just a whole bunch of plant stuff. Not bad. And what about the shifting seasons? Let's see. You can cast spells associated with your season. Okay, so much like some would, you know, relate to spring as their season. I could prioritize a different season. Or maybe it could even be like a game mechanic, like whatever season it's in at the time, which will probably be the same season for a large period of time. But it could have to do with that. So like spring, you get a bark skin and vitality for free. In the summer, like some fire spells coming from that, which could be interesting if it was a Persephone child. Let's see. Winter, snow stuff, ice. Autumn, utility stuff. So that's cool. I think if I do go Druid, it would definitely be one of these subclasses that's not just morphing into animals. Morphing into animals would be a more light thing to do. Let's see. Say it back, Mario. Is Mario in here too? Oh boy. Yeah, Mario met him in my Discord if y'all want to hop in at all. Hey, yep, well, there you go. Oh, Hypno Circle of Dreams Druid. There is literally that. Man,
Hypno just fits everybody.
True. Alright, so... You would have to be born in spring for Persephone. Oh yeah, true. That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
So Persephone is not actually the personification of that winter. It's just the whole reason between the spring stuff is because of the mother and the deal.
Mm-hmm. Which the mother would be Demeter.
Mm-hmm.
I think Persephone I can just add more flavor to. So let's say a Druid Persephone child is one of the other ideas. Let's see, there'll be a seasonal druid. A seasoned druid. Nice. Alright. So we got an idea for a wizard. We got an idea for a bard. We got an idea for a druid. I mean, we can just put the Hypnos Dream Druid down again. And then what was the last class we were considering playing? Rogue, but that's a little harder to do, and I feel like it's a little more simplistic. Anyone in chat just got some character concepts to pitch? How about a seasoned druid? Just cook him nice. Why is Mario so low? His audio jumps around a lot, that's why.
I'm roaring up everything actually, so resetting my computer back to factory settings. But I may have found the issue after doing a few tests. My hard drive seems to be going out. It seems the age is starting to catch up to it.
I see.
So, may just need to replace a hard drive soon.
Oh yeah, possibly. Hermes Rogue. Yeah, that makes sense. It just feels too simple. I feel like if I did Rogue, I'd want to do something edgy like Erebus. Force one of the players to invent their own language. I could do that. Battlemaster Child of Athena. Once again, yeah, if we wanted to do a fighter, that was one of the first thoughts I had. But I want to step away from doing a fighter guy. Was Giles a demigod? Yeah. of Ate. See, Ares Paladin. No.
Welcome.
We don't want to just
Jurassic
smack
Park.
people.
I hate Bard. Monk so bad.
I'm not too into him either.
I was just playing one for a session, and I'm like, I hate it.
So someone did something really cool I saw online actually with the monk. They made a custom subclass that is based on the Black Panther actually.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Although it's a risk subclass apparently, because the fruit thing that they made for that class,
Yep.
you have to roll for it, and if you fail, you die.
Wonderful.
Fair.
Great benefits, very steep cost if you fail.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Son of Taiki as a trickster rogue.
I still have to come up with mine for that game.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So what are you thinking, Moria? Any ideas?
I'm wondering if I should lean away from any elemental power since I had a lot of fun with Zeus, but maybe playing something else would be good.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm thinking is maybe a weaponless son of Ares as a monk.
Mid conversation about hating monks.
Yep, I know. That's why I found
No,
it funny that
I
you guys.
love the Ares abilities that this book gives.
Mm.
So I'm all for it.
I'm still looking through it. It's not a for sure thing.
Yeah.
Like I can still go like Son of Hephaestus Artificer.
I forgot about that. I forget that exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me
it's
too. I wonder if I have that in my current thing.
You should.
It's just like not usually in it, but now that I've bought extra stuff, it's possible.
Or maybe I should actually go the War Cleric route I was originally thinking with from the other game and see if I can go healing. The Artificer?
Yeah.
Oof.
Might just be able to
I'll
find what book it's in and buy it, but
it's from one of the later editions. I think it's like 8 or something. Let me see.
well, it's all 5e, but it's just in its own personal book probably.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, because I will say, Mario, I spent like almost $100 on getting some more assets for the Dice and Fire account. So, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I already canceled my subscription. I need to transfer everything to that account, account you have.
Yeah. Fortunately, like that'll be between sessions, well, between games really. So, nothing too hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Forge Cleric work well for Hephaestus. Yeah, that would be really cool.
I just need to make sure not to delete Star Wars until we transfer it over.
Yep. Let's see. Child of Nike, so you can basically do anything and have a little edge on winning. Yeah, like a special ability where I just win. Would that be cool?
No arguing. The winner is... Fight! The winner is Xylo! Wait, what?
Child of Nike. Let's see. Yeah, just don't worry about that, Zach. Just don't worry about that. So those are some things. Yeah, I do like Artemis, but I also don't want to just play someone who shoots people with a bow.
I love how D&D Beyond, one of the official sites, actually made one of the Critical Role's classes real, the Blood Hunter.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the DM for that made that years ago, so.
Mm-hmm.
And they work together on stuff all the time.
What is the healing god again?
Apollo would fit for that, but you could pretty much fit in a few things, really. Obviously, the direct healing god would be, what is its name again?
that was...
What's Kayla's parent? Asclepius. Asclepius. I love how I just needed to start saying, and then it just came out.
Maybe I could go that route, and...
Straight up healing cleric. Someone did have a good shout with like there's a really good Forge cleric subclass, and being a son of Hephaestus. So you're just like a big ol' armor crafting cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be fun, which would obviously still have heals and cool stuff like that, but also fire spells.
Yeah, I'm still trying to go through all the possible stuff.
Mm-hmm. Battle Mage, Son of Nemesis. Not a terrible idea. Hephaestus as a Paladin. Easily could be. Mario's already played a Paladin, though.
I've played 2 Paladins.
Yeah.
One of them was from a one-shot still.
Let's see. So those some options. Make someone play a tone-deaf bard. Nice. Yeah, obviously Son of Ares Barbarian fits naturally. Yeah, Barbarians are really good. Oh yeah, in the one-shot we actually made Mario a Storm Barbarian. That was really cool.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't get to use my... I only was able to use that big attack once, and I chose it on the final shot of the boss.
Yeah, that didn't go too... Wasn't very epic, was it?
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah. Let's see. Alrighty, so let's get back to this other page. There we go. So what are my ideas we're working with here? We have... Let's just minimize this so I can actually see 2 screens at once. We have the Athena child, a utility wizard. Hypnos child as a lullaby bard, or a Hypnos dream druid. Persephone as a seasoned druid, or a Tyche trickster rogue. Tyche being the goddess of luck. Those could be cool. Just be a minotaur fighter. True. Could always do any of these and just be a different race, like a satyr, centaur, all that sort of thing.
A satyr bard.
Yep, certainly makes sense. So let's cut one of these from the list. As much as the rogue would be fun, maybe we'll put the poll up. We'll put the whole poll up.
Okay. I thought I could find something of the healing god in here, but there's nothing. So.
Not in a PDF for Asclepius. You'd probably just have to kind of reskin one of them.
It's fine. I'll pick one. I'll pick from the list to make it easy.
Sure. To be fair, like if you would go with Asclepius, the basic of base clerics would fit that magically with no problem whatsoever. So it wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. All right. What character? So, we got the Athena utility wizard, Hypnos lullaby bard, Hypnos. Also, I'm going to keep in account that like there's 2 Hypnoses on here, and I won't just, well, they got lower votes, so obviously people don't want Hypnos. I know it's split. I know how to mentally run polls. And of course there's 2 druids, so very same concept. And then Tyche would be, I'm just going to say luck rogue, because that kind of fits with the idea there. Alright. Here's the poll. I feel like this one matters, guys. So let's see. Are we going to try an FTO D&D? Probably. There's not one in the plans, I'll be honest right now. But probably. Several players have only done one-shots, true. Have we revealed the other campaign yet? We just revealed sides. Obviously, Mario's revealed his. I have yet to reveal mine. But that's next. Side was just here and he hopped in, so I was like, I do need to choose a character. Let's chat about that. Did I see the character sheet you posted? The very bulky caster? I did not, but very nice. Yeah, I mean, the wizard I played in Mario's one-shot was pretty much a bulky caster, so that was fun.
Yeah, you made him tanky. I did not expect a tankiness from
Tank
him.
wizard, boy.
Whenever you say the word tank wizard, all I ever think about is like a wizard that's just riding on top of a tank.
Cast missile. Pew! It's magic missile. The cannon fires. I felt a little clickbaited by the stream title. Yeah, I do plan on revealing it. Because there's a game that I kind of want to do a little bit just because I'm in the mood for it, you know. Alrighty. Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D. We do enough Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fine.
Speaking of, we started to do some today. Or at least one.
Oh, yeah. True, I forgot about that. Got to send me those ideas earlier, sir. Let's see. Okay, so people don't really want to see the Seasoned Druid all that badly. But people are down to see an Athena utility wizard type of thing. But also the Hypnos is up there. Can't really deny that. There's 17 votes towards 17 towards Hypnos. And a lot towards Wizard. The Taiki Luck Rogue is a thing as well. Could always be a Luck Bard as well. Yeah, it's a hard choice. Let's see. But any of those will kind of at least fit me in the same kind of thing. Just I don't know what specific wizard path I'd want to go down as that. I guess some sort of war wizard, but I don't know. Do a pull of Hypnos versus Athena Child? True. 26 AC. Jeez. Without using a shield at level 10. Yeah, that's definitely power gaming and min-maxing. I don't know how you do that without magic items. But that's great. Good for you. Let's see. If your character dies, you have a backup. Pfft, my character won't die. But yeah, there's definitely some things on here. But this is just going to be a stream full of polls. Let's do another one. Let's see. Because I think I am happy to be down to 3 deities. Athena, Hypnos, or Taiki. Boom. So the goddess of luck, of wisdom, or Hypnos, the god of sleep, dreams and nightmares and all that. Abjuration wizard, yeah. I'll just have to like crack up my book and look through a few things. My character won't die. Also, Zylo's character's died multiple times already. You know. Tried to have your HP lower, but your DM had you roll down health. You rolled getting higher health than losing it. You lost 9 levels. I don't know what that means, but okay. So those could all be some fun ideas, I think. Man, there's a lot of cool characters. I know people are like into the Athena one, but I'm starting to lean away from it just because the other two are giving me a lot of... Well, the Hypnos one gives me a lot of character ideas. And the Taiki one just sounds like I could be really funny with it. Obviously get the luck trait. Blah, 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 blah. I make jokes about the dice rolls all the time. To be honest, I don't know how you can hit AC of 26 without magic items. Because stuff that gives, like, obviously if you multi-class, you can't, like, stack those defensive bonuses. You're only allowed one of the class defensive bonuses, so that's a max of 5. Dex is a max of 5. Well, even though no, those are a max of 3 extra, and then it's 5, so I can get you to 18 base. Then you can have some certain armor that'll get you like up to 20-ish. Let's see. Hypnos or Taiki would be good. Where's that character sheet? I don't got one open just yet. You know, I'm still in a pre-planning process. Let's see. Yeah, even to get up to 20 would be power gaming, but you know. View results. Oh, people like Hypnos. Might be a child of Hypnos. And that's between Bard or Druid, I suppose, if it's that. Both plenty of spell casting. Plenty of stuff. I need to look up the Dream Druid. I don't think that's in my Roll20 PDF, but Dream Druid 5e. Because I don't think I've looked at this one before. Let's see. Druids are a member of the Circle of Dreams, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. At 2nd level, your energy that offers respite from injuries, so you get a nice little resty heal. And as a bonus action, you can choose that. Roll the dice, blah, 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 blah. Gain hit points. Cool, so a little healing to it. At higher level, during your rest, you can guard a place of resting. Okay, that's good. Good utility. Stuff like that. So you're safe when you're resting with this around. Nice, nice. You're not going to get snuck up on because you get bonuses. Cool. You have magical pathways you can travel. Dreamways, neat. So that's kind of cool. Obviously, spells. I mean, there's a lot of spells that we could find that would fit into it, I suppose. Anything that affects the mind would be pretty solid. Ooh, can totally like reflavor hideous laughter to be just like terrible nightmare. Instead of just laughing, you're just like panicking. And I guess fear spells would work really well too. I don't know, is that what we're doing? Might be what we're doing, guys.
I like it.
Son of Hypnos, like every awakening character. Good point. Fair point. Should do a roll 20 to find out if he falls asleep or not. Like, when would you do that, though? Just like when he's resting? Beat a 7 to stay awake. I assume you only mean when he's resting. Let's see. So many bard spells are basically nightmares? Yeah, exactly. Alright. Last poll, guys. Or at least last poll for this. Which character? Illusion can easily be a part of it as well. And obviously Sorcerer could work with this as well, but I am definitely leaning towards Bard or Druid. Boom. Alright, it's between those two guys. Doesn't mean that's the character I'm going to play, but I want to know what y'all think. Making illusions like them hallucinating. Yeah. And they gotta like blink and be like, what? Oh, it was just a daydream. And that could work for either of the classes, of course. Yo, if I'm a druid, I'd be like, I dreamed I was an eagle. Turn into an eagle. Make the dreams come true. Be crazy. It's like, no, yo, you're an eagle right now. Or are you dreaming? Probably like find what kind of animals would relate to that, because there's a little bit of that in Greek mythology. Animals relating to different gods and goddesses. Oh, side disappeared. The druid is winning. I'm happy with either. See, because I know in the last poll, it was the bard that was winning. That I can just sing lullabies to people, they'll fall asleep. Of course, all the same stuff with, you know, illusions and whatnot. Just become uninterested and fall asleep with either character. So I think, there's a strong chance whichever character this is, you know, I won't be as loud as I am in normal campaigns. You know, you'll catch me just like doing nothing off to the side and letting other characters take the point, which is something I should do. So. But yeah, we got some options. Every other turn to see if he falls asleep? Well, that wouldn't be a fun game. And that would be unnecessary.
Well, there was that one with character concept, I remember, where you had to drown yourself for your water god or something.
Yeah, but that was like a 1 or 2 time thing in like the campaign. Like, that's just to have a big powerful moment. It's not like, if you have to do a thing that makes you roll every turn, it's not a fun mechanic.
My initial concept is anytime you roll a nat 1, then you roll to see if you fall asleep.
Sure, and I assume that wouldn't be every turn.
No, it's as soon as you roll that nat 1, you immediately roll to see
Oh,
if you
okay,
out.
so it's like conjoined with the other rolls. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, because the last thing you want in D&D is more rolls.
Yeah, I want you to be able to play the game. You know, not sleeping every turn.
Let's see. Alright, so people are leaning towards Druid pretty heavily here. But, you know, we'll keep that in mind, so. Side, I think I can safely tell you, though. Hypnos, Druid, or Bard.
Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that in the chat just so other people can see it, too. Derp-a-derp-a-der. I shall be a child of Hypnos. Druid or Bard. And then just to help side out, let's see which one of these would make sense. Hecate could be a reasonable replacement. I suppose partially Hades could be a replacement. Let's see. What would Hypnos be? What stats would that give, chat? Ignoring class whatsoever. What would that give? Probably wisdom. Maybe intelligence. Maybe constitution. Probably not strength, but definitely not dex. And maybe charisma, but it might be a con wisdom sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like con wisdom intelligence are the ones. Yeah, charisma's probably not it. Wisdom definitely, yeah, so I think I'd probably give wisdom and that. Wisdom intelligence might be the case. Man's too sleepy to be charismatic. Fair. Yeah. Charisma for creativity. I think there's so many other good things that give charisma that it'd be a little unfair to be more charismatic because you sleep a lot. You know, as much as I'd like to say that, so I have a very solid bard. You know, I don't think that's there. So that would be stuff we can consider. And then, you know, I'll just get some stuff of equal value to this. Let's see. Maybe even just
I mean, reskin Hecate, honestly, looking at
okay, let me take a
some
look.
of their abilities.
Let's see. Your proficient in Arcana and Religion makes sense.
Maybe not that far, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can
Change that
easily
up.
choose two
Just like
proficiencies.
the Mist Manipulator, though.
Mm-hmm. A Minor Illusion cantrip, easy. Phantasmal Force, very much the right spell. Invisibility, possibly. Hallucinatory Terrain and Phantasmal Killer, 100%. No, you're absolutely right with this.
And then you get the Wisdom and
It
Intelligence
says it right there. Yeah, there it is. For game mechanics' sake, reskin Hecate, call it a day. Boom. And let's see, using a bonus action, you can expend a number of hit dice to restore spell slots. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know,
it's one. We're doing one or the other ability.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that would also be reasonable. You know, just getting some extra rest. You know, get just some extra spell slots back. Okay, so either of those would be fitting replacements, I'd say. Let's see. Character with Child of Hypnos, he should be weak. People daydream that he's very charismatic. That wouldn't be fair to actual charismatic characters, would it? Let's see. Yeah, Wisdom Intelligence. Makes sense. I'm fine with that. That's fair. Con yourself. Con being stopping yourself from falling asleep. Well, my reasoning for con is because you'd always be well rested. So.
Yeah, your body does most of its healing while asleep.
Yeah. So you'd be pretty good on that level. But intelligence fits just as well. So. Okay. Yeah. Child of Hypnos. I like it. And then I'm going to look more into different bard classes and different druid classes to see what I really want to hone in on there. But yeah, good stuff. And both of those can do like some fighting, but aren't like heavy fighters by any means, or heavier spellcasters. Alrighty, so that is that. Mario, what class are you gonna be?
Looking through the book, honestly, like which one matches up with what class best?
Yeah,
because I don't want to be like a cleric's child of Harry's.
I guess. I mean, to be fair, D&D clerics are pretty insane, but yeah, you got a good point.
To Jurassic.
I think class is definitely the main thing to prioritize, but you know, then again, that's what I was thinking, and then when everyone started coming up with the Hypnos ideas, I was like, ooh, you know what? And
well, what does your audience think I should be then?
Oh dear. What are you doing, Mario? What are you
doing? More polls.
Let's see.
All right. Just Aphrodite. Simple.
Let's see. Oh, he's telling about his 26 AC. Alright, let's see. Artificer, 2 slots to boost your armor and shield after the other 5 party members get their upgrades also. A Staff of Power at level 10. Alright. To be fair, I had it at level 5, so.
Yeah, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was massively broken.
Well, it is supposed to be one of the best power weapons to get in the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
especially if you break that staff over someone.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Aphrodite, yeah, they just want to see you a child of Aphrodite, Mario. Oh, to be fair, Hypnos, Persephone Grave Cleric. Grave Clerics could be fun. With a few things.
What's a Grave Cleric?
Cleric, but like some dark and necromancy-ish spells.
You mean like raise dead, like using your dead enemies against your opponents?
A little bit of that, yeah. Then like instead of like hitting people with light, it's like hitting them with the cold touch of the grave. Mythology is harder than it can be. Edgy Mario. Mario's always edgy, isn't he?
Nice.
So yeah, plenty of ideas there. So I like that. I think I'm probably furthest in planning my character now, thanks to this chat. Let's see. Although Michael did have an idea he threw in case he happens to be one of the players in this game. Wink, wink.
Whoa.
Let's see. I guess we can just look through a couple spells before we go on to the next topic while, you know, the Mario ideas are still coming in. Thanatos is a deity of what? Isn't it like just straight up death?
Yeah. He's the... Well, actually, Thanatos is not... He is the Grim Reaper personified. He's like the guardian of the doors of death. He makes sure that whatever is dead stays dead.
Okay, so yes, God of Death. What do we go with here? Oh, yes. I guess just spells. Druid spells, let's say, in case that is what we go with. Alright, what would we be eyeing up here? That does pretty much just Hades' secretary minion. In a way. But not in other ways. Let's see. So, Chill Touch could make plenty of sense. Yeah, something's messed up with my thing, because Eldritch Blast is not a druid spell. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see. Light makes plenty of sense. Minor Illusion. Good stuff. Let's get past the low stuff. Thaumaturgy would be fun, but I don't know if most of most things can get that. Okay, so Charm Person, that's one of those spells. Bless could be. Collar Spray could be. Command, maybe. I feel like the enchantment magic from a Child of Hypnos will be less commanding magic and more mind manipulation magic. So maybe not command. Because you're making them think a certain way. You're not telling them what to do and them listening to you. Do you comprehend languages? Oh yeah, I dreamed that I learned this language. That's funny. I actually have done similar things in my dreams sometimes. And if I could harness this ability, I'd be an incredible force of nature. But like just about 2 weeks ago, I edited a video in my dream, recalling the music that I normally use and the clips that I recorded. I edited a video in my dreams. I woke up, realized that the video wasn't edited because I was dreaming, went over, edited that video so fast because I knew exactly what I wanted already.
That's when you know you've been working too hard.
Yeah, but it's a superpower at the same time. I have a superpower that I can only use like once every few months and can't control.
Can't use on will.
Imagine if I could harness that kind of power of just figuring out everything in my dreams and then doing it in real life.
You'd be more productive.
The best part about all that is, too, you actually have to remember like where everything is.
Everyone's like, that's not healthy, man. It's not, but think about how powerful I am. Yeah, just doing straight up work. Like, not even like abridged work. Just straight up the work flat. Remembered every detail of the edit when I woke up.
Did you go on Epidemic and go get songs from there?
Well, no, I used the stuff in my folders of things I normally use. So I might have, I don't remember the specific dream, but maybe I did, because I did remember going into some details. But yes, let's see, Disguise Self could make some sense. Maybe not Expeditious Retreat. Maybe not Featherfall. I mean, if I'm allowed Find Familiar, that can always be good for anyone. Heals, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be a bard or a druid, I should at least get myself a healing word. You know, get some rest. Boom. Let's see. Hideous Laughter, I really want to make that like a Terrible Nightmare spell. Or Terrible Daymare. I guess Daymares are things. Pry Not Inflict Wounds. I don't feel like that would be right. Sanctuary, reasonable. Let's see, Silent Image. Makes sense. Speak with Animals, possibly.
Sleep. Definitely not going to use that one.
Nah, of course not. I just scrolled past that one, you know. To be fair. I did just scroll past it, but we all know Sleep's going to be his main jam. Let's see. Anything really good? Because there's plenty that can work. Ooh, Blindness, Deafness. Just, you know, eyes just go dark. That's a good one. Or Darkness. Either of those. Yeah, illusions definitely make sense. Let's see. Enlarge Reduce could be funny if we're talking about that as like a sense of illusion, but it's also realism in that spell, so maybe not. Gentle Repose, if I can learn that spell, would make sense. You know, instead of people dying, I'm just like, no, you're sleeping. I have to tell them they're sleeping. Even though that's not exactly what that spell does. I wish I could argue for Misty Step, because that's one of my favorite spells in the game. But I don't know if that's a dream spell. See, prayer healing. Yeah, any healing stuff really makes sense. Let's see. Silence, maybe. Deja vu is cool until it happens and you don't know when you're awake or asleep. True. You can cast sleep whenever you want, but without using the spell slot, but only on yourself. Makes sense. See, suggestion is the right kind of enchantment thing. You just be like, didn't you want to do this? It's like, yeah, I did dream of doing that. Okay. See. Call Lightning. No, maybe not. Counterspell. I wish. I mean, if it's in whatever class I choose a spell list, we'll heavily consider it, but... See, fear. That's the one. Fear, just by definition, is exactly what we want. I'm pretty sure that, like, creates something, you know, in the target's mind that terrifies them to run the other direction. So that's dead on what we're looking for. Hypnotic pattern. Similar sort of situation. Major image, just another standard illusion spell. Let's see. Sending. Spirit Guardians, if that is within my class's purview, then, you know, Dream Guardians or something like that, I don't know. Tiny hut, just to have a nice place to sleep. Let's see. Illusion Master. I love illusion magic, because it's all utility and it's all funky, it's weird. Banishment. Maybe not for this character. Confusion? Yes. Very much so. Conjure woodland beings. No. Very sad. Good old Death Ward makes its appearance here. Wonder where I got that spell idea from, guys. Oh, hooey. It's almost like half of Xylo's, the character's abilities are D&D spells. Weird. Let's see. Divination makes a lot of sense. Fire shield. Maybe not. Hallucinatory terrain. Maybe. Phantasmal killer. That's the big one. And yeah, these are all getting into the higher level spells, so. Awaken. I don't know what this spell does, but. Let's see. After spending time tracing magical pathways in a gemstone, you touch a huge or smaller beast. If it has no intelligence, or, you know, 3 or less, the target gains an intelligence of 10. The target gains the ability to speak one language that you know. If the target's a plant, it gains the ability to move its limbs, roots, and vines. Your GM chooses statistics. And, yeah. So, I can pretty much turn an animal or a plant into a walking, talking friend. For 30 days! Or until our companions harm it. Okay, it takes me 8 hours to do this, though, so it's not like I just touch it and it happens. And it does, like, consume spell value, blah, blah, blah. But that's funny. This tree was dreaming the whole time, guys. It's awake now. This tree was just asleep. That'd be hilarious for a druid. Oh, man. Dominate person. Yeah. Yeah, enchantment and illusion abilities. Dream. The ability Dream. I wonder if that ability would fit, guys. This spell's, let's see. Shapes a creature's dreams. Choose a creature. No, choose the target of this spell. The target must be on the same plane of existence.
Welcome.
Creatures that don't sleep can't be contacted by this. You are a willing creature you touch, enters a trance state, acting as a messenger. While in this trance, they're unaware of their surroundings and can't take actions or move. If the target is asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dreams and can converse with the target as long as it remains asleep. Through the duration of the spell, the messenger can also shape the environment of the dream. The messenger, Jesus, this is a complicated spell. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So you form a dream for them, and the target recalls the dream perfectly upon awakening. If the target is awake when you cast a spell, they'll know it and can either end the trance or the spell and wait for them to fall asleep, at which point the messenger appears in their dreams. So it's a very complicated spell. Blah, blah, blah. You can make them seem monstrous to the target. Cool. And if they do, they can only do a small message. Wisdom saving throws come into here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and if on a failed save, echoes of a phantasmal monstrosity spawn in a nightmare that lasts the durations of the target's sleep, prevents them from gaining any benefits of rest, and in addition, when they wake up, they gain 3d6 psychic damage. That's fun. And if you have one of their, a piece of them of some kind, something important, then you make them make that save at disadvantage. That's fun. So you can just mess with people. I don't know many situations where this would be useful on enemies, but, you know, we can mess with our friends. That's fun. All right. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Maybe someone used Dream on me and I woke up and did that. I mean, it helped. It was annoying because I had to do it twice, but it helped me do it faster. You know, for a man without time, it's great. It's good stuff. Let's see. All right, can you show up in other people's dreams and talk to them? Yeah, that's one. I think that's one of the abilities of that spell. You know, I kind of paraphrased it, obviously, but I would assume that's the gist of it. Okay. Dimension door, aka Dream door. I mean, you can put Dream in front of everything and pretend it makes sense, but tell me how that makes sense. Like, is there any reasoning to that? Because you're just going to another place. Like, it's a physical location. Anything with like actual physical effects and locations, it's harder to argue, I feel. Now, obviously, if I'm a bard and I want to get Dimension Door, then I'll get it and call it Dream Door. But I don't feel like that's a, you know, an immediate spell I gotta go for as a child of Hypnos. I don't feel like I can argue getting that spell as a druid by any means. Yeah, losing enchantment. I think we're on the right track there. Hypnosis kids can teleport in a way? How so? If you want to tell me how that works, then I'll be a bit more interested. Let's see. Like you open a door in someone's dream. Yeah, but then it's like, is my character just omnipotent at that point?
I dream I killed the boss. We win.
There you go. Enter a dream web. Oh boy. Maybe because in dreams you rarely travel on foot, you just end up in a new location. Sleepwalking. How can we make sleepwalking a superpower? To be fair, I also used to sleepwalk a lot. And I still sleep talk. So yeah. Just going really deep into dream stuff. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the obvious and then build the rest around it, just whatever the D&D class allows. And then we'll flavor it later. Because, yeah, dreams are powerful and all that, but, you know. Pat sleep talks too. Yeah, it's a sign of super intelligence. That's what it is. Just means we're really smart and really cool. Mm-hmm. Only the smart talk in their sleep. See, Zareth gets it. Zareth gets it. My mama talks in her sleep too, and you ain't gonna say my mama's stupid. Mm-mm.
You never say that to a mama.
Mm-mm. You wouldn't. He also sleepwalks as a problem. I don't sleepwalk anymore. I did as a kid.
At least we don't know.
It's true. I'm 99% sure I don't sleepwalk, but...
What if your family, in order to prevent you from sleepwalking or causing any issues, they just lock your door at night without you knowing? So...
That's the thing. I never, like, caused issues or anything. Like, I went to the bathroom. Like, the funny part is, like, I have a bathroom, like, 10 feet away outside my door, but I went and used the bathroom downstairs as a kid. And then just neatly went right back up.
Your
went to
body
sleep.
Memorized your house by then.
Yeah, it's just a weird way to memorize it because I rarely would use that bathroom. But yeah.
It's kind of like how, let's say you have like a weird gimmick with your house, like there's a little archway that is lower than the others, and
Sure.
you can easily bump your head on it.
I have that on my stairs.
Or by instinct, you wouldn't even think about it, but you would just always lean downward a little bit so you never hit it. And while you watch other people hit, it's like, oh yeah, watch out for that.
Yep.
But you would always instinctively do it because you've done it hundreds of times.
Yeah, probably. Alrighty. So, shall we get on to discussing the other game? Can anyone guess what the theme of the other game might be? Anyone got any guesses at all? Because, well, it might be on the screen right now, your hints.
Boat racing.
Yes!
D&D.
Okay, why did it take so long, guys? Why did it take so long for you to land on that? Once it did, 3 people were back-to-back on it, but... yeah. I'm thinking we do some pirates. What do y'all think of it? It's actually mermaids? Well, if it's pirates, mermaids will be involved. I hope. You know what would be involved in a pirate game? All these potential things. I just looked through the, like, in-game monster manual here and just started pulling out stuff. We got giant sea creatures. Boom. Great. All kinds of stuff. We got happy little octopuses and squids. Fantastic. We got this whole plethora of sea monsters. All these smaller, more reasonable sea monsters. We got undead pirates and zombies that are cursed and whatnot. We got the Kraken. Hold on. Let me do this right. We got the Kraken. All kinds of goodness here to work with. So when it comes to D&D, it hands us so much to work with. We're missing something. What are we missing? What are we missing? You'll get the rum? Perfect. You're too busy to think of a smart aleck answer? Fine. Homebrew scurvy. There's actually a thing for like ship mechanics and stuff in one of the whatever Unearthed Arcanas or whatever that I plan on using. That's pretty good, pretty easy, pretty simple. So I think that'll be pretty fancy. Let's see. Lizardfolk would be great in a pirate game, yeah. Depending on what the other players in the game want, we'll see how high fantasy it is. Obviously, pirates don't need high fantasy to be cool and have tons of stuff. I think low magic, low fantasy works very well with the pirate setting. But if some people want to play some super powerful wizards and sorcerers, then we can make it a high fantasy setting. That's perfectly fine. Where's the coconut merchants? I don't know, but we're going to need them. Ghosts of Saltmarsh is the book I'm thinking of. It might be in that book as well. But that being said, that's one of the things that I bought for this because it has a bunch of, predetermined, aqua stuff, other additional things, literally pirates in it. Bunch of maps that I can use for stuff. So yeah.
Xylo, don't lie. We just need a bunch of water elementals.
I mean, hey, I got them right here. Boom. That's all you need right there. Right there. And
how hard do you think it would be to make a Megalodon encounter for that?
Well, considering there's one sitting on the screen right now, probably not hard.
I'm not exactly looking at your screen right now.
No, there's like a giant shark already in the game, so it'd pretty much be a Megalodon.
Oh, okay. And I'm guessing the Kraken's already made, so...
Yeah, I think when it comes to the characters and everything, I'm just going to say, it's like, I'd rather not have, super heavy magical characters in the game, but if you'd like to play it, by all means, let's go. Just because...
A giant glow squid.
Yes! Scurvy. Indeed. But yes, lots of good stuff. One Piece D&D. Pretty much, but just like kind of making it up as I go with the setting. Custom setting, I think. There is this other idea I had. Imagine it's our world. So like literal Caribbean islands.
I could say if I was playing a pirate, I wouldn't want any magical power.
You wouldn't need it, sir. You wouldn't need it. You have your coconuts. But yeah, that one setting I thought of is imagine it's an alternate version of our world, but with, all these crazy things in it. So obviously kind of already what Pirates is, but just like a little more fantasy involved. And that'd be kind of funny. So you'd still have like British redcoats and whatnot, but you could shoot a fireball at them.
I want to know how did so many people in chat know the answer to what the reveal was?
I don't know.
It made me go into the Discord settings and check the permissions to make sure did they see our chat when we're talking about these things?
I know. It's crazy.
By the way, Mev, I answered your question in the other chat.
Yeah. I saw. Thank you.
It's that glitch again. I've tried it twice.
Oh boy, the bees have arrived.
Welcome
Welcome, proxy
to
boy.
Jurassic Park.
Honey.
All right. Well, thank you for making your character. I'm gonna head to bed, so I'll see you guys later.
All right.
ya.
One down.
Tell me when you got that old person one shot together, son.
Bro, can we do it?
Escape from the retirement home.
Like, if you greenlit this, I'll start working on it.
All right, so we need me and Mev in it. What other elderly people do we know? Darn, it hurts.
We'll get Brian to be in it. It was just his birthday. That'll make him feel good.
He's older than I was when people started calling me an old man. So.
That'll make him feel real good.
All right, I'll see you.
Well, Pat right away. Okay.
Yeah, Pat's pretty old.
Later side.
Nice. Mev would need bacon as a pirate. Yeah, he'd be a ranger with a pig companion.
Yeah, is there any companion? Like, is that one of the classes that have a companion?
Yep.
Because that feels like natural to go with that. Go with, like, just make that class work just because of the companion.
Yeah. Lightning cannonballs. Yeah, the only thing is, like, I don't want to just have fireballs getting shot left and right, because that feels like it would just desecrate ships. But these ships, if fireballs do get launched, they have special magical shield preventions from that. You see. That's what it is. They're fireproof magical wood they're made of. Exactly.
Yeah, we don't want the characters to be too overpowered either, chat. That makes it boring.
I think I do want to start this at level 1, though. Like,
Level 1?
Yeah. Like, I was thinking, like, this might be a shorter series or a mini-series, so why not bump people up? But I feel like a lot of the character stuff and, like, how you would run a pirate game would work really well at level 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's a thing. Once again, I would talk to the players. I think, yeah, I mean, it could go either way with this group that I have in mind for it. So,
Are you
hard
keeping
to
the
say.
player secret?
Yeah. Especially because I want to make sure the players actually get together when we say we're going to get together before we actually announce anything.
Yeah.
This one should be clean. Of the 3 games we've been trying to schedule, only one of them's having complications. This one should be good, but I want to make sure. Because in it, there is some people that haven't exactly played on a long-term Dice and Fire show.
True.
So we want to make sure everyone's comfortable. If we consider Captain Crunch as an NPC, of course. Of course.
It is certainly quite the undertaking to want to eventually have 4 shows going on at once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know how you feel about Awakening now, because this is like where my inspiration is going, just like right into Dice and Fire. It's like on the front of my mind recently. So
You go to do an FTO episode and you're just like, but for my campaign I can do this. And
Yep. Very much so. So yeah, there's been a lot of excitement in this. So much excitement that I even recently cracked open that old pirate game, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, or whatever it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Started playing that for a little bit, uncharacteristically for myself. Just playing a game. For research. To get some inspiration. Then I accidentally deleted my save or something, so I was like, well. And I was already at the point of thinking, maybe I should just play this on stream for a stream game to play. People chill, talk about pirates, hang out. And now that I accidentally deleted my game save, yeah, it's a sign really that I'm not allowed to stream games, or I'm not allowed to play games off stream. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to play it, you have to start from the beginning and stream it.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was thinking that would keep me away from streaming it. I was like, yeah, but I kind of want to play now, and I don't want to stream right now, so we're just gonna play it off camera. But then yeah, because I think I did beat that game, and it was pretty good. I don't necessarily want to get a full group of people into Atlas again. Plus, that's more of just the what's in your own mind role play. It's not really gonna build on to inspiration.
True.
But yeah,
As fun as Atlas was, while it lasted.
Yeah. And Sea of Thieves very much the same. Of course, it's pirate themed, but it's kind of the same activities you do over and over again in there. It's not going to be a ton of inspiration. Plus those are also fresher in my mind, so I want to just delve a little deeper.
Blackwake.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fire the cannons. You know it.
I know the characters are gonna run into a
penny bottom
to an NPC with that voice at some point. I mean, if you have that voice in the arsenal, it'd be a shame not to use it at some point.
Yeah. My ever-growing arsenal. We're good. Let's see. Yeah, you just beat it before your friend's pirate campaign to do research. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you're in the mood for something, like, you're in the mood for it. Like, if I'm excited about hosting a pirate game, I'm excited about pirates right now. So it'd be a shame to not, do that. So that's something. And yeah, like, I got ships and stuff for this. We got all kinds of bad guys to put our people up against. We got all the crazy standard pirate tropes that we can work with. Let me just read off a couple that I listed down off the top of my head. You got the enemy pirate, well, pretty much all the stuff that we did in the roleplay series map. Ghost pirates, an enemy pirate crew, the Royal Navy. So the 3 main adversaries we had in the series. Then you got sea monsters, cursed treasure.
They're all like, to be fair, we didn't invent any of that. Those were all very common common pirate tropes to begin with. They just feel like go-to pirate things.
Mm-hmm.
It fits.
Yep. Got like island voodoo people, occasionally cannibals. You gotta have some Tortuga-looking port where everyone just causes chaos.
Gigantic sea monsters, I'm sure, at some point.
Yeah, mermaids and sirens.
Just even looking at some of the tokens you have there on the screen.
Yeah. No, it's all here.
That big guy's looking kind of scary.
Good old Kraken, doing his thing. Kraken's like a massively high-level thing, though, so I don't think we're going to get a real Kraken fight in the campaign. But a Kraken threat, sure.
Yeah. I like how Crazy Gaming Ava says, I want girl pirates that are super kick butt. I love some girl power. You should watch our pirate series.
It's true.
Xylo's quote-unquote wife is way tougher than both of our characters.
Yep.
She's probably the most kick butt character in the series.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Ship artificers, that'd be a great character concept. Let's see, but I'm super excited about the cast for that show. Like, probably more excited for that cast than any of the other casts. But then again, it's my game that I'm DMing, so I can imagine bias there. But
yeah. I mean, I would be lying if I didn't say I was an Awakening fan.
Let's see. So yeah, obviously I think all the combat stuff will lend itself easily into this. Pirates having so many story tropes, that'll lend itself into it pretty easily. Now it's just the hard part, which isn't that hard of a part, is just going to be getting good character ideas, concepts, and exchanges going. Just like ways to tie the characters into the world and all that sort of thing to make it real interesting and deep for everyone involved. But yeah, can the ships fly or not? No, these will be sea ships. Pirate ships and whatnot. Obviously, there's plenty of, pirate-esque, space things and, like, airship, steampunkish things, too, that are still pirate-themed, I would say. But this is going to be traditional. Semi-traditional. Still magic and pirates involved. Obviously, you never know. There might be a big story point down the line when you see a ship take off into the sky, and it's like, no, that's impossible. But it's definitely not a standard thing in the world I'm thinking of.
Alicia's saying pirate origins. It's been discussed.
Yeah, it's been discussed. It's just one of those things that I don't think it personally lends itself to the origins format, although many of us love the pirates genre.
Yeah.
Let's see. Put a random small fish as an OP character. I could have a talking fish, at least. The characters have to have around. That'd be fun. I just give him a voice like this. Hey, just don't call me Nemo. Everyone always calls me Nemo. It's not funny. Hey, you see, you're already calling me Nemo. Come on, Overload. That's not funny. I was emperor to a kingdom before this happened. Just a little goldfish speaking like that to you in a little fish bowl that one of the characters has to carry around.
What are you looking at?
Well, you want to come in here, say that to my face?
I dare you.
Hop up in this fish bowl. No, don't. I was kidding. Yeehaw origins. I think that is on the other side of the coin. Cowboys would probably be an easy origins thing to work with. It's just I don't feel like it's as widely loved of a genre. I feel like both Pirates and Cowboys can be mixed into an origin series, but I don't feel like they can carry one by themselves. Just with how things work.
Yeah, like I could see a Cowboys thing working maybe. Like you'd have two factions, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
criminals and like sheriffs or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of people who are like bounty hunters or
Mm-hmm.
or somebody who like more civilian role play. They could, just be a barkeep or something.
Very much so.
Cowboys are just land pirates.
Pirates versus Cowboys. That'd be a terrible fight. Come in the water!
Origin.
Fight us with your ships! It's like, nah, you come over here. We got our horses ready.
Yep.
It's one of those fights that just never needs to happen. Yeehawing pirate origins. Nice. But yeah, that's what I've been excited about recently. I don't know about you guys, but pirates are on my mind. Got all these things looked at, all these sail ship pieces that I got set up. And yeah, like I feel like as soon as I get the other people ready and set up, like I can put the pedal to the metal and get this thing moving. So I should tell them that.
You're like pretty much ready, at least basic story wise, to like get going once everybody's sort of.
I have enough ideas
locked
to
into
build
their
off of,
characters.
but yeah, I want to see like what characters and stuff people want to go with before deciding upon the direction. Like plenty of ideas.
Is Mario muted at the moment?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he muted. Because I was wondering, because as we mentioned on Sunday, this Sunday coming up is our final Star Wars D&D campaign for a while. I guess you could consider it a season ending.
Yep.
Where we'll be taking a break, and Mario will be moving on to an Avatar D&D campaign. And I'm wondering how much of a break there's going to be in between those two.
Well, currently, I don't know. But I did give a tentative date for the show that's going to be replacing now. Actually, it'll be the Olympus one. We've already announced it.
Oh, yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
that's going to be
The Olympus
on,
one will be replacing
Sundays.
the time slot just because of cast schedules and whatnot. So that one will be taking over the Sunday 4 p.m. time slot. I told people like a few days ago that one would probably be starting on like the 25th-ish. That was when I thought there was going to be 3 more sessions of Star Wars. Now it's, 1. So, that may change, but it also may stay the same. So we got plenty of time to set it all up. It probably should stay the same.
Yeah. Probably the hardest part about organizing the whole thing, and Xylo's been doing most of it.
I don't trust anyone else to do it, Mev.
But the whole, like, there is some crossover, and there's there's some people in multiple campaigns and stuff, but there's still also a large variety of people amongst these 4 campaigns, so it's a lot of organizing and time schedule nonsense.
Yep. So just trying to get all these with people who want to do certain themes, want to be with certain people, and want to play and have a great time.
Not to mention, we literally have people like who live around the world and trying to deal
Yeah.
with that. But I mean, we're kind of used to that also with Minecraft over the years. We've recorded with enough people from Europe that
We know how to schedule things. It's not always easy, but we got our systems. So
like for example, I had Mario do a little cameo like voice line for Awakening, and then we had Tiger as a special guest, and he played a character in one episode. And I reached out to a bunch of people that I know who are role players and stuff who would be down to do a character, and one of those people is Richie. But Awakening happens at 10 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
Which
Six
is
o'clock in the
essentially
morning.
3 a.m. for Richie. So I've kind of given up any sort of hope of Richie ever doing a cameo in Awakening, because I'd never ask him to be there at like 3 a.m. That's ridiculous. That's when it starts too. That's not even like do like 3 to 6 a.m. for him.
Yeah. So I've also been working on a layout for the piratey things. What y'all think of this so far? Boom.
Yar.
I think it looks good.
Yeah. Got little map things there. I drew those myself. Be proud of me, everyone. You know.
Oh, nice. Got some overlays going.
Yeah. That nice faded Dyson Fire logo with black flames.
I feel like now I have to work the Tyson Fire logo into the Awakening overlay, because it's the only
Maybe,
one
but
we
it's
don't
different
have it
because
on.
there's no map on that one, you know? But I guess you could.
That is true.
It's off centers. It's not, though. Like, if you're saying the fire's off center, then yeah, because fire's not supposed to be centered. It's fire. But the thing is perfectly aligned. Literally, I could open my thing for it, which, yes, the fire is off centered. I will admit that. But I have a little green crosshatch on it to make sure it's perfectly centered, and it is.
And that big box in the middle is pretty much centered, and everything seems kind of worked around that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't feel like finding it, but yeah.
Trust him, chat.
I mean,
Xylo checks
no, the
these
logo
things.
Fine, I'll open up the logo. I'll do it. Just because
The actual logo itself is off center.
The fire in the logo is off center because I don't think fire should be centered perfectly if it's different shapes licking up the sides of it. But the actual logo, the die itself in the middle is centered. Let's see. So where do I have that at? Right, it would be one of these types of files. Boom. This is the exact same distance as this is. This is right there. This is like slightly off, but that's just because of the lighting of it. Centered. It is perfect. Well, okay, it doesn't show perfectly on the screen because part of the top's cut off. But it is centered. Centered! I made sure of it, because that would annoy me as well. Let's see. But yeah, no, I think the layout's looking pretty good. Obviously, we're going for 4 players. I'll probably put myself down here just to kind of copy the Star Wars vibe of it.
That's where you always put the DM?
Well, it is now. It is now.
Didn't you... I'm trying to remember where did you put it for the yourself during Skyrim, actually.
I think I was up more in, well, where my webcam is right now on the screen. And then the other stuff was kind of put around in some other degree there. But this, just to have, like, I kind of like what I did with the Star Wars one, just to have some division between the players and the DM. So I kind of like that. Although I feel like the bottom left corner isn't as wonderfully a featured position as I would love for myself. It's very small difference in visual, tediousness. But yeah, it would, I like the concept of it being all divided up like that, just so the 4 players are up next to each other. So that's pretty solid. And then, yeah, chat size, that size to be... It's not exactly the same as Star Wars, but just to make it all centered better and work with this layout design, because the borders are different, obviously. It is set up like this. So, yeah. I'm liking it. So I'm excited to use that. Obviously, the little checkerboard pattern is transparent, so you put the webcams underneath it, and the 2 different screen capture regions under. Well, to be fair, they're all different screen capture regions because we do it in Discord. But yeah, kind of want a parrot on top of that. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Oh man, someone needs to have a pet parrot or pig.
I'm guessing the character names are going to go on like the wooden slate part.
Yeah.
In each box.
Either player name and character name or something. Private. Some sort of
whatever
thing
you
like
can
that.
fit.
Yep. Yeah. I had them all the same color, but then I was like, I'm going to make them different colors just to give it a little more character. Plus that brown kind of mirrors the brown of the border a little more. So, yeah. I had like different things, like I had full wooden frames around it, but it was just like the wooden frame with the map coloring and texture just didn't quite fit. And then I came across the idea to just use these things that already exist in most pirate maps. I don't even know what they're for. I guess they're for distance judging, but they look nice. So yeah.
Yeah.
Could make the names look like they are carved into wood. I mean, on my OBS settings, I already have like a pirate font saved, so I'll probably just use that. Because I want to just be able to quickly edit them and, you know, on my stream settings rather than, you know, having it customly done, you know, set in stone, because things do change sometimes. So I'd like to be able to change them instead of having to get things completely redrawn up. So we'll just drop the pirate stuff right onto it.
I went crazy with all the name stuff in Awakening because I wanted to, like, I didn't make the names appear until you guys revealed it as your character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so.
Yeah.
Once you actually said your name, I revealed your name. But then I'm like, that's way too many layers after the first episode. So I, like, made a new one that just had them all there already.
I know. I was the one who revealed them. Because that first episode was the one that I was running.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were the one who had to do that, right?
Yeah, Mev. Mev being like, I had to do all this stuff. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, all you. That's fair.
To be fair, you might have to.
Yeah, no, is it still the case that I'll have to run it tomorrow, most likely?
I don't know. They're coming between 11 and 2. So I won't know until after that whether or not it's fixed.
Fair enough. Do you love that in Awakening? Yeah, I imagine something similar we'll do for this series, just because why not? It's fun.
Yeah, those cool little tiny, like, production elements are always a nice little addition.
Yeah. Putting a boat in this boat game. Mm.
Like, Mario makes the time to, like, make the text crawl for the Star Wars campaign every week and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that is, I think it adds a lot.
I can't say I'd feel compelled enough to do, like, a previously on for this series like you do. With all the things, but I think that's so good. So.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most time-consuming things about my prep.
I think I'll just try to wing it on sheer charisma and just say the things as the game starts.
Yeah.
The things you can do when you're confident enough in yourself. But no, that like 100% is better production value than I'll most likely be doing. But also, as I was telling the others earlier, I did drop a lot of the Dice and Fire budget on assets for the Dice and Fire Roll20 account. So, got a bunch of maps and stuff we can use. Bunch of ship mechanics and stuff for that for my game. And just, I kind of got like a multi-pack of stuff so we could use it in a bunch of stuff. So I'm sure Side and Mario will find plenty for that as well.
Sweet. Yeah, totally worth it.
Not a lot for Awakening, but all the other games. So that'll be pretty good. Replace corners of the DM box with skulls. That's the thing. I want the design to be fairly simplistic, because the more you add, the more tacky it can get. So like even just like the rope textures was like what I was thinking is like, okay, this is just at the right spot with like the little, you know, pegs in there to keep those ropes in place. But you know, I don't want to add too much more, because the focus needs to be on the characters, primarily the game as well. I don't necessarily want the border to subtract from it. That's another one of the reasons why the logo is all faded and grayed out onto the map rather than just being the same bright Dice and Fire logo. Because it's not supposed to draw attention away from the game. Can't I make maps as well? I can, they just wouldn't be pretty. Like, here's some of the stuff from just like one of the games I purchased. It's got a nice little design.
Actually, when I was just looking at, when I was prepping to start Awakening, as a lot of people first getting into it do, I was looking up like a lot of YouTube videos on like tips for DMs and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I found one video of a guy who just like went to this website where that you can go and make all your own maps for free and stuff.
Yeah, there's like generators and stuff if you're making dungeons and stuff.
It does look like it could be time consuming though. If you
it can be, and here's another time consuming thing. It's dynamic lighting. All these little blue lines, those are something that normally I'd have to hand draw onto a map I find online. And so like this, for example, just does it all for me. And I'll probably replace the stuff that we fight in this sort of map because it's for like a different campaign or whatnot. But boom, that is like hours of work done on many maps. So like you got this one over here, you know, a nice little bridge. It's got little notes on like stuff that can happen in those areas. What are some other good ones for this one? Let's see. A lot of basic stuff too. Got this boy over here. Like, just nice, already set up with the lighting and everything. So that kind of stuff can be very time consuming. And like stretching them to the right things. I know one of my biggest pet peeves, like it's probably one of those things that no one really cares about. But with Mario's setup.
Where the grid doesn't line up to the boxes?
Yes. 100%. So I always make sure the grid lines up to things. And it's not always the easiest thing because, you know, you got to find out of maps that can be like up to 150 squares wide, the one spot in 150 that makes those line up perfectly. So it can be tedious, you know. Obviously, you estimate it a couple times and you can get it. But yeah, it's a little more work. And a lot of these ones are already done. That not being said, I'm going to use other maps and, you know, have to do that sometimes. But just having some things that I can just go to and they're all pre-set up. Like, oh, look at these lighting functions with the proper lighting already set up. Oh man, that's so good for me. Anything with lighting takes time.
That's why you just do what I do. You don't have a map in your campaign. Easy clap.
Yeah, you have your production value in other places. I gotta do visuals.
Yeah, my time goes into other stuff. I frequently cycle music. I have lots of sound effects and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
would it be crazy one day if there was a scenario where there's just a map one day?
That would catch us all so off guard. It's like what?
I know a lot of the Awakening audience. I remember the chat in that first stream. A lot of them were very confused by no map.
Mm-hmm. I think another thing I want to do, I want to make a second layout for this of just the characters. So it'll just be like, okay, when it's no map going on, then it can just be characters, bigger webcams on screen, chatting. So that is one thing I did want to accomplish here. So who knows, maybe that's something I will do here.
Just make a different layout that doesn't have the spot for the map and
yeah,
just make it a different scene.
Very much so. Like for example,
I have regrets about my Awakening layout. It's good. I think it works, but I really wish the dice rolling box was a little bit taller so you could see more than like you can only see 3 rolls pretty much.
Yeah, I have noticed that because there's 4 characters and you see 3 rolls.
Yeah,
and that's probably exactly why it bothers you as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, so obviously this isn't the final thing. But, you know, the cameras will be, like, this big. Well, actually,
I already know of a way I could fix it. It's really just a matter of making the box narrower. I don't even have to make it taller, because then I can make the dice rolls smaller. So it's really just I can't make them any smaller behind that the overlay the way it is now.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, just something like this. In fact, this is probably what I'm probably just making it right now, in fact. And then boom.
Man, I'm so bad with like Photoshop, and you seem to know Paint.net so well that just watching you do this, it's like so much more efficient than the way I do mine.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, hey, I run Paint, but I'm a Paint master. Alright, and then boom. We got stuff like that. Then we just gotta rob this box. And we can have a little thing for the dice rolls in the middle.
The guy also noticed because we were like Kayla shared her screen with us when she was actually making the first Awakening thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
and I just saw the way she was doing things. I'm like, she knows things about Photoshop that I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's always going to be the case. And then just so this can keep its same levels, we'll go down like this. And yeah, it's close enough. No one cares. And then the same thing right here. Put that onto there. That is going to need to be slightly adjusted. One more. Just so the dimensions stay the same as the other layout rather than me just making this part smaller on this one. And we go here. Let's double check that that's all lined up properly because I don't feel like it is. I'm wrong. It's perfect. I'm awesome. And then we can do minor micro adjustments to make it perfect right here because it's close enough. And then there we go. A layout like that. Now I'll just find like probably a different pirate map to put behind that. So, tada. And then this one wouldn't have the logo, obviously, because the room prioritizes big cameras for everybody. Probably put myself in the center in this one. Just because, well, I don't know. In this particular sense, the center is the most isolated position.
You're the game master.
Yup. And then, yeah, boom. I made a layout.
Ooh, do we have some kind of cheeky play on Game Master that works well with pirates?
Let's see. It's D&D, so Dungeon Master's technically right. But it's not Dungeon Game. Dungeon Master. The Deeps Master. No.
Like, I got lazy. I just went with Game Master for for Awakening. But I know for Star Wars, we got Mario as Space Master.
Yeah. I actually stole that from another show I've seen before. Space Master. The captain. Well, probably, you know, there's going to be either a character in it or one of the characters himself who is going to be a captain. So, the Sea Master, Ocean Master. That's a comic book character, guys. Quartermaster. To be fair, that's the best play on words for it. But once again, there's probably going to be a character in game that's going to be Quartermaster. The Aquaman. Yeah, I don't know. Pirates King, there's probably going to be a character that's a Pirate King, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Pirate Lord. Admiral. Probably that as well. You know? So you can't just give it, you know... Maybe I do have to go generic with it. Because everything people are thinking of are just things that would actually be around. Name myself Poseidon. I mean, Sea Master is the only one I can think of, but... Well, that you guys have said that's good. The Dungeon Captain. Master of Disaster. The DM. The Disaster Master. When is this one? Probably at least 2 or 3 weeks out. Because, like, the players haven't made their characters yet. You know, I'm ready that I could just, like, not sleep one night and crush out the whole game and be ready for session 1, probably. Because, like, I have the layout. I probably have to be the one to make layouts for the other games, now that I'm thinking about it, too. Because I don't imagine Side or Mario are going to make layouts up to my standards. They could blow me away, but I think I'm happy to make the layouts. So, yeah. What do we want in the Olympus layout, guys? What are we thinking? Actually, to be fair, I have one that's pretty good for it. That we used for the one-shot, right? I went through that effort already. It wasn't the best layout I've done, but it's fitting. Let's see. The I don't hate it. Maybe do just roll with it.
Oh, it's that a different one?
Yeah, this is the one that we use for the one-shot in Olympus. And I was just thinking to myself, I gotta make, you know, layouts for the other games we're starting. But this one might be good enough as is.
I like it. I like the borders. I like the color. The background. How many people are going to be in it? You're talking about 4 Olympus, right?
Yep. Character numbers, right? Yeah.
We don't have any branding on there, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking, but you know,
Then it's also a lot of characters. It's a lot to fit in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cut the stuff smaller. Yeah, there's nothing like I could really justify making smaller.
And everything fits so nicely.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just get rid of one character from the show. Easy.
Yeah, you know, and you never know when it might happen.
Sorry, character. We sacrificed you for a logo.
I will say, guys, if a character does get taken off the show, it would probably be me. It'd probably be me. Change the background to marble. Well, you don't want to do that because there's marble, you know, accents in the border designs. So you wouldn't want that too much. And plus, you don't want marble because it would just be a boring kind of textured white screen. And nobody likes white screens.
Yeah, you already got kind of a whitish, grayish color around the map border and stuff.
Exactly. So the background's just to complement that. And it's not supposed to be interesting when you have a background. A lot of people forget that when they set up stuff. You don't want it to be interesting. You just want to kind of enhance everything else, really. So you then do a copper. It is a very copper color. It's kind of what it is. And I think that works. That'd be just like using light mode. Yikes. Yeah. And then what would we do? This is probably the topic I'm least educated on. The Avatar game. What do we want in that layout? That one might be a weird one, because that one might be a case depending on what the players do for their characters. That might be a sort of thing where the borders are dictated by what they are. Because there might be like, you know, firebender, airbender, waterbender, earthbender, blah, blah, blah. So that would make sense to dictate the borders based on that, because that would be really cool. Might be too much, but, you know, if it was something simple, might work out. Last Airbender or Korra themed? I don't know. I don't know how.
Just Googled Avatar background.
I don't know how different they are. I know they're in the same universe, so I didn't know there is a big thematic difference between them, and it's not going to take place directly in either of those stories. So I don't know. I get it now. I've seen people say ATLA referencing this before, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It said Avatar, not Atla. Are you talking Atlas? Are you talking about the Pirates campaign? Did you forget an S? No, it's ATLA. That makes sense now to me. I got it. It took me that long. To be fair, it's like the third time I've seen it, but it makes sense. Korra's more steampunky. Oh, okay. I imagine it's going closer to the Last Airbender theme, but I don't know. So I don't know acronyms. I barely know the show. There's an industrial feel. Okay. Yeah. Then I don't know what I'd prefer, but you know, Mario's running the game, and he'll let us know when he thinks of it, I suppose. Question is, guys, what should I be in that game? Just have Mario make it easy? No. I'm too picky for that. You guys know me. You know, it's just not my cup of tea. What we're watching? Man, we tried to watch some Avatar. It's just, you know, we're in season 1 starting it off because Kayla's never seen any of it before, and it's just rough. It's not good yet, and then we just couldn't get through it.
What are you watching? What are you talking about?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, I love the theme of it, and I love certain moments from it. I remember as from a kid, but like I can imagine for someone without the nostalgic value of it, like it's just not good. That's like when people try to say Fairy Tail's good. Like
I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. If it makes you feel any better.
Well, I'm not surprised by that. I do really like the theme of it though, which is why I kind of pushed Mario into making a D&D game of it, rather than a generic thing.
But given my slight weebish tendencies, it'd probably be more likely that I'd have seen it than you, I'd say.
I suppose. Let's see, definitely Earthbender because you're very stubborn. Fair. Let's see. Background could just be a mix of elements. Yeah, that'll probably be something to do with it. Xylo very sparked about everything. So fire would suit it. You know what? Someone said do a test online to see what it is. Someone link me a test. We'll do it right now. We'll do it right now.
What is it like? What element you are in Avatar?
Well, what are our guesses? I really could be any of them, knowing me. I'm as stubborn as the earth, as chill as the ocean, as spontaneous as raging fire. I might not be an airbender.
Someone in your chat who said I was a fart bender. I think it was your chat who told me that.
A sand bender would be funny. No, not the sand repellent. Let's see. We're considering checking out the live action Avatar: Last Airbender. I should. I've never seen that one before, actually, funny enough. But, you know. Just have fire to make puns. Okay, sweet. We got a BuzzFeed test. There we go. So we know it's serious.
Yep, legit.
Let's see. Is this screen better? Yes. Okay. Alright, what kind of bender would I be in Last Airbender? Choose my favorite character of the Avatar: Last Airbender. Fantastic start. I'm gonna go Appa because he's like Balloon. Let's see, what's the favorite creature? Oh boy. Okay, so I know that one, and I know that one, but Turtle Duck, something just calls to me about a Turtle Duck. Or an Aardvark Sloth. One of those two. Turtle Duck caught my eye. We're gonna go for Turtle Duck. This is such a terrible test. You can see what. How would your friends describe?
Sounds pretty legit so far.
True, it is BuzzFeed. How would your friends describe you? Chill, creative, down to earth. I wonder what that one goes towards. Smart, intense, or emotional. Probably not the bottom two.
That was very emotional.
Yeah, definitely not that one. I don't know, chat. What would you say I'm out of these? Because like. Pride, chill, creative, and smart work pretty well for me. Down to earth doesn't not work. We gotta pick one of them, guys. We gotta pick one.
More important, which one would you describe me as? Intense, probably.
You've seen Xylo emotional once. Was it about Pluto? If so, that was just me faking emotion, but you know. No? Okay. Let's see. What's my favorite color? Purple's not here, so let's go with red. Favorite season? Ooh. It's not winter or summer. It might be spring.
I think I'm a fall guy. Not the video game, but the season.
I'm liking fall. But I might like spring better.
What does that say about me that I like the season where everything dies?
Yeah, right. Fall got the better holidays and stuff, though. I'll flip a coin. That's the only way to really figure this out. Alright, tails is spring. It's spring. Which secondary bending skill do I like the most? Oh boy. Metal bending. To be fair, I am a part-time metal bender. I've bent metal before. Lightning's just always really cool, isn't it? Astral projection, that would be super cool too. Flying is pretty cool. Which one of these is coolest, guys? I don't want to bend blood. And healing, like, I'm not a doctor. We're sand bending, it's not here. To be fair, I don't even know what element astral projection would be.
Yeah, me neither.
Lightning. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cast lightning. Sure, we'll go with that one. Which would I be my spirit guide? Sky Bison Dragon. It's definitely one of the bottom two. A cat deer or a polar bear dog. And I feel like it's going to be the polar bear dog. I'm the avatar. That's not what I was trying to figure out. I'm the master of all 4 elements. I'm a well-rounded person.
Way to narrow it down, BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed can't even help me figure out which element I am. Stupid BuzzFeed. Oh, this isn't helpful, guys. How did that even work? Wasn't a. How many questions? Was there 8 questions? Retake. I'm counting the questions, and I'm just gonna pick random ones. All right. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 questions. How can it give me avatar? How can it be perfectly balanced if there's 7 questions? Gosh. There can't be a perfect balance. Obviously, I was probably lacking on air, wasn't I? Just like I was saying it. Just like I described. 2, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, exactly. Must have been it. 2 on fire, 2 on earth, 2 on water, 1 on air. That's probably my personality. Do a YouTube video about what? On that? That took me 5 seconds and it was a bad result. To be fair, it's a fine result, but it's stupid. I wanted a real result. Alright, there's only one way to do this.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, exactly.
How do I know?
Alright, let's see. So, what do I have sitting here? You know what, let's... Fire.
This is how Xylo makes all important decisions, Chet.
I'm just gonna do it visually for people. Alright, hopefully that'll drag into there successfully. Or actually, let's just elemental. That'll show me all that I need. What layer am I on? I think I might be on... No, I'm on the right layer. Alright, well, maybe this page is just funky. So we'll go back to this front page. Being an avatar on D&D sounds overpowering. You think? Alright, what's your special power? I do all the powers. Do we need to see me in that sort of position?
Boring.
We already see Cephalopod. Master of all 4 punching stuff. Wow, the site's just being slow. I can't even just roll, you know, we're just gonna mentally do it. Earth, fire, water, air. And that's what it's gonna be. Roll 1d4. And it's not rolling. I can't even roll to figure this out for myself. Characters each be different benders. Probably. I think that'd be coolest. But, you know, if 3 people want to be a firebender, then by all means. That's the way I see it. Yep, I can't even roll. That's it. We're going into Awakening, so it'll load faster. I don't know if it will or not, but... That's it. On to Awakening to figure this out. Launch game. We're going in, chat.
I'll show them Kayla's art. I never show it. I don't think I ever showed it. Did she draw a picture of Lenny Colworth?
Yeah. You get some behind the scenes stuff right here.
Just because of the way my screen was set up, I couldn't show it in the stream.
There's Lenny. Alright, boom. There's only 4 things now. Should be options for non-benders. Okay. There we go. 5 is a non-bender. 6 is avatar again. Earth, fire, water, air, non. That's not how numbers work. Earth, fire, water, air, non, avatar. Alright. Boom.
Did you get avatar again?
This isn't helpful. This is not helping the case. Just reroll. I'm going to. Just gonna reroll. It can't happen again. Mathematically. Okay, a non-bender. That's cool. It's cool. That'd be an interesting character. But I also just wanted to know what element. So, earth, fire, water, air. All right, air, the one that we kind of think I'm least likely about. But cool, air. There we go. Air non-bender would be cool. Yeah, I think it would be in the campaign. At least have, you know, something. Because that was like Sokka going around. He never got bending or anything. I think all the other main characters were benders, but...
Ooh, air, you can have a fart spell.
Mm-hmm. Stinking cloud. This is Destiny. I know, I do the BuzzFeed test, Avatar. I do the roll, and it's like, okay, fine, we'll add an Avatar chance to it, but it's a really small chance. Boom. Hit it. Disgusting. Well, I just looked at my sidebar. Kayla's playing Phasmophobia without us.
Did she just play it by herself?
I don't know. She might be playing with other friends. But
because like we played it that one night, and then what was it? Last night after D&D campaign, she's like, "Yeah, I was playing it again last night." And I didn't ask, but I was wondering. I'm like, "Oh, did you just like go rock that game solo, or are you like playing with a group?"
Wow. I was not invited.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Didn't you buy her the game?
I did.
Wow.
I see how it is. Wait, Kayla has other friends? Yeah, but not 3 other friends. No, she does. She better be in a group of 4 people.
Or she just like, it's just something Kayla likes to do. She just likes to go ghost hunting by herself, to unwind every once in a while.
Yep. Just grinding up those early, those easy ones. Yep. Solo ghost hunting, jeez.
I mean, I was saying it's not exactly the same. It's probably not even close, but it does have that element of like she likes Clue, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And it does have that little bit of element of like finding evidence to narrow down the answer of what
I will say Kayla's totally the type of person to play Clue solo. First time she got me playing the game, she was like, "All right, the bots have this strategy," so, and I was like, "Okay."
You play this enough solo to know how the bots think.
She doesn't mean she plays it solo. She can play with some people, some bots.
That's true.
But I wouldn't put it past her. Just play a couple solo games, you know? That's all. That's all. That's all. See, Aang was born in the Air Tribe. Yeah, but wasn't he, like, different than all the other airbenders by quite a bit? Weren't they all, like, very serious nomads and whatnot? And he was, like, really different because of his jokester attitude? I mean, to be fair, I don't think there's too many airbenders in the show, and I didn't see much past season 1, so I'm not a great thing. See, there's Genasi races in D&D also. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Mario decides to do with that one. They all died in the end. That's true. How the airbenders doing by the time Korra comes around? Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen and does care,
Welcome
but
to Jurassic Park.
how they doing? They all still dead? Or did they come back? Nope, still dead. Oh wait, they're all back? We have mixed we got mixed things. They came back, Okay, I'm gonna believe they came back, and I would assume they would come back. I don't know how they came back, but they came back. Oh no, they come back at the end of Korra. Okay, that's pretty interesting. You know what? That's cool. You know, 100 years pass, the airbenders are still knocked out, new show starts. You know, Avatar's dead. New Avatar comes around, still no airbenders, but I assume something in this story was very relevant to that. That's a cool idea. And thank you, Twilight Luna, for subscribing for that 5th month in a row. Let's see. Breaking the spirit border. Give people airbending powers. That's probably what I did. I just broke the spirit border one day. You ever just wake up and accidentally break the spirit border, guys?
I mean, everyone's been there.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Well.
Everyone's had one of those days where you just wake up, break the spirit border before you've even had your coffee.
Aang is dead in Korra. Well, assumedly, because, can't there only be one Avatar? And I'm assuming if the show is about a new Avatar, then the old Avatar's got to be dead. So, yeah, it's kind of how it works. Let's see.
So, Xylo, what we're saying is we're simultaneously going to have a horror campaign, a pirates campaign,
yes.
an Avatar campaign,
yes.
and an Origins of Olympus campaign going on simultaneously?
Yeah.
Wow.
We be like that. And I'm in all of them! I'm not crazy. I'm fine.
I mean, granted, they're all being streamed on Xylo's channel.
Yep.
But he is still crazy, let's be honest.
No. Remember when Xylo said he couldn't be in more than 3 D&Ds? Look, we just happen to have Awakening still running and 3 shows that's starting at the same time, so one of them's a shorter term series, it's fine. We're fine.
Don't worry, guys. After Awakening, if I start up a new campaign, I'll have Xylo be in it, but kill him first episode.
Fantastic.
You guys will love that.
Yeah, what if since I'm in 3 new games, Mev just kills me off in Awakening? How do you guys feel?
Yeah, how would everybody feel about Doug Diggums dying?
The death of Doug Diggums. I feel like the cast in that one is good enough. You wouldn't need me there, but people like, I love it. Great idea. Kind of okay. Jules would certainly be happy. I'd laugh really hard. You guys are great.
And then I just have Xylo cameo every once in a while as a demon version of Doug Diggums.
Demon Doug Diggums?
Demon Doug Diggums. There's so much alliteration here.
Dead Demon Doug Diggums. From your dreams.
DX makes a good point. It all depends on the execution. Pun intended.
Mm-hmm. Doug died first in a ghost game, so why not?
I got my eye on DX.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people figure out my twists and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
no, he's often on it.
DX figures out every single one.
True.
So I kind of feel like DX is my adversary now.
Mm-hmm. At this rate, Dice and Fire are going to upload daily. I mean, it's always a possibility. That's the thing, though. Eventually, as I said, I'm not going to be on all the shows. So, I'm hoping Dice and Fire can take off, spread its wings, and become a beautiful new channel. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, we got a bunch of people who like watching the shows, so I'm excited about the new game starting. Like, just how good my pirate game is going to be because I'm in it and running it, that's a big driving factor. How big of a theme Avatar The Last Bender is, that's going to make it a great show. And then, obviously, do I have to say anything about an Olympus-themed D&D? I feel like that's going to do just fine, considering the 2 one-shots of a lot of people who watched them. So, yeah. All of them are going to be great because I was in it. Exactly! But as I said, at this point, Awakening, I feel like would still be great without me. Might have to, fill it in with another less serious all-the-time character to make it a balanced cast. But I think it would still be good. Don't kill me, though, Mev. I like it. I like being in the show. Oh, man. Look at my Discord things, and it's like, keep getting little exclamation points as I'm having trouble connecting to certain server. Oh, well, this one's my server, in fact, so Mev doesn't hear me. Yeah, I'm gone. Now, is your pirate based on One Piece? I mean, obviously, the thought crossed my mind because it's like, hey, cool, more people will probably click on it if it says One Piece in the title. But from a honesty standpoint, I don't know One Piece. You know, you get on your ship. There's some pirate stuff. There's animes. You eat your dragon fruits and you get your powers. And yeah, One Piece. So, you know, I'm in the Dice and Fire Discord now, by the way, Mev. Didn't stop me from making fairy tale. Well, I don't make a fairy tale centric story or character or anything like that. You know, I'm in something that's in a fairy tale world that really, it just means that there's magic. It doesn't mean anything else.
Boom.
Boom.
I just assumed it was my internet.
Yeah, I was talking about it and I literally brought up, it's like, oh yeah, I keep getting exclamation points in Discord about servers like reconnecting or something, and then I was like, oh, this is the one that I'm in right now. No wonder things are quiet.
And as you were saying that, I was noticing the same thing, but only for your Discord. All the other Discords for me were fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of servers have been having outages tonight, apparently. So yeah, mine just has it. The other one, that like the Origins fan Discord, was one of them that was out probably about 10-15 minutes ago. But hey, it's back now, so I assume my Discord will be back. They're probably just doing some rolling stuff like that. No big deal.
And you know, guys, once Xylo starts his pirate campaign, I bet if you guys did enough fan art, he'd probably be bullied into like maybe showcasing some of it during the streams.
That's true.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he might. No promises.
True. It's
Get
possible.
Mario to talk.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, people can see who are in calls in our Discord. I forgot about that.
Ooh, fancy. I guess that's not a bad thing, but... Yeah, they calling it out. How do you join the Dice and Fire Discord? You just click this link right here. There.
Ba-doom.
There. That link that someone's being really nice and dropping right. The link.
Wait, Alicia's in chat. She's totally got it. She's got this.
The link. The link.
Oh, there we go.
Link.
Dice.
The link. The link.
There it is.
Is it? I'll trust you. Because I don't see it. But you know. Oh yeah, Mario, I did a BuzzFeed test and it said I'm the avatar, so I gotta be the avatar. BuzzFeed said so. Then I rolled a dice. I rolled a die to see what kind of bender I'd be, and it told me to be an avatar too, even though I wanted an element. So.
Oh yeah, Xylo. Always want to make my job harder, huh?
Yep. Come on, Mario. It's not like it'd be a second game you're running that my character's overpowered.
No, technically it's taking it over, so it really wouldn't be that much different from the Star Wars campaign.
It's picking up where Cephalopod left off.
We did talk about balancing the Jedi class after this arc. I know that.
I'll stand by it. I think everyone just needs to go through their characters and set them up properly, you know, and then they'll be better. But you know, or if they want to, you know, switch their class around so half the people aren't multi-classed into two things that don't relate to the other whatsoever, that might be good too. Or if Mev would just, you know, put points and stuff. And if Mario would just tell Mev how much points he gets to put in stuff. And if people would actually get feats so they can make their characters good. You know, I do think my class is powerful, but maybe it's not even that powerful.
Maybe I just have to use my feet from like 2 or 3 months ago.
I might only be good because of the negligence of those around me. It is certainly a possibility that I can't say is a impossibility. That being said, the PDF that we use is very ugly and complicated to set that stuff up, so I can't blame anyone for not going through it all the time like I do. I'm a nerd.
I'm almost tempted to throw that PDF link in somewhere in this chance, have people look at it.
I would not do that. They're going to call you out for breaking rules 10 times more than I do.
I already said I homebrewed a lot of this.
I know.
I said the same thing.
But the fact about your homebrew is it's different between games. So.
And I was always kind of open about the rule set we were using for Awakening, but also that I like pretty much redid the whole spell system like to fit the campaign better.
Yeah.
And people can very, very easily Google the PDF of that.
Yup. I did the thing that does the stuff to win the game. Yeah, I'm trying to win D&D, guys.
Because that's totally what you should do in D&D, right?
Yep.
It's never about the journey. It's never about the story you can tell.
To be fair, I mean, as much as it does seem very imbalanced in combat, I'm very happy with how I built Seth. How just ridiculously problematic he is outside of combat, and then just how well built and put together he is in combat, and how that relates to him as a character too, and his actions.
I will say I had to come up with unique ways to get around you. Like building. First time, I had to build someone who was grab happy to try to keep you off your balance.
Yep.
Mr. Sith Drainer.
Yep.
By the way, did you hear, Mario? Kayla's ghost hunting either on her own or with other people.
Yeah. I'm gonna message her right now. I'm gonna yell at her in all caps. You
Ghost
hunting ghosts without me? I sent 3 question marks and 2 exclamation points.
Wow. I think that'll get your point across.
Yep. But anyway, guys, today I was going to play a pirate game, but technically I have other work to do, so I probably shouldn't. But expect random spontaneous pirate game streams when I'm just like feeling it. So yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Might just crack one on tomorrow. You never know. We'll see. You should choose a totally random trial mod or mod to join me for D&D. Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons Side is here. He's one of the mods offered to run a game. So, he's in. Boom. You become a dungeon master, you know, you got webcam and good voice, and, you know, you run a few fun games for people, and boom, you know, there might be some interest out there. It's possible.
Also, as far as players, I mean, we know other people who are role players who we'd like to potentially introduce to D&D, who, like, have shown interest and have just never done it before.
Yeah, so. There's a long list, to be fair, so...
So some of those people might, you know, make some appearances in one-shots and things like that.
I know I got Richie to make an appearance with his Recaro.
And currently, Richie is scheduled to be in at least one of the new shows.
Don't lie to them.
Okay, he's in all of them.
Imagine, Richie would have no time for anything else.
He's going to be in an Awakening full time next week.
Yep.
Starting tomorrow, main character.
Yep. Very much so. I don't think he's going to be Space Recaro in the game, but you never know. It's Richie we're talking about here.
I still feel like that's one of my best shows, is actively making Recaro seem even weirder than he actually was.
Sure. Let's see. He'll play the Uber driver. Perfect.
You know what? I don't see Richie being that far off doing that. Like during a series or something, just being the random driver.
There's also Troller in D&D. I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't wipe the party more than the bad guys did. It's fine. He kills his team. I mean, arguably, yeah. He maims and wounds his entire team. He doesn't kill them. He knocks them unconscious regularly. He doesn't kill them. We should play Ghost Hunters without Kayla. I should play some solo Ghost Hunting without Kayla to really get her back. Yo, imagine how bad she'd feel if she's playing with 2 other people right now and I'm just playing solo by myself alone, hunting ghosts. That's what you gotta do, guys. That's what you gotta do. I feel bad, so I'm gonna make everyone around me feel bad about me feeling bad. Just to throw it out there, guys, that's not a good attitude to have. So, I know some people, at least on a minor level, do have that attitude from time to time. It's not a healthy attitude to have. Just gonna throw it out there. So,
It's not out of the ordinary, but it's not a healthy one.
Piece of advice: don't do that.
Yeah, even if you don't regularly act on any of those things, as I was just suggesting, try not to think like that either. Because most of the time, what you're thinking is nothing. You're just overthinking.
Mm-hmm. Xylo knows I overthink a lot.
Mm-hmm. He does. Kayla overthinks too.
I
Mev,
underthink and overtalk.
Mev doesn't overthink. That's why I like Mev. He doesn't think at all.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's the same as me. Maybe I underthink and overtalk. I don't know.
I feel like
I do a lot of both.
yeah,
So
you have your moments where you do overthink and you do talk to me about some of the things. But it's rare, though. I will admit that it is rare.
I also like to think that my overthinking is justified, but I imagine most people who overthink think that way.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
And to be fair, I don't usually overthink about anything serious. So. Just about like games and stuff. Bazala, what about this mindset? What do we got? You overthink things, but you don't think. I don't think I overthink. I think. Yep, just Lenny. Yeah, this is the stream. This is the Lenny stream. That's all we need. Kaylee being serious? Kaylee's always the most serious. Kaylee, in the D&D campaign you're in, I want you to play a super serious character. Kaylee, what kind of character you want to play in the game? I kind of half announced it, so you can talk about it now. In fact, I'm going to drag us to a different channel in case Kaylee wanted to hop in and chat. We're in the Dice and Fire Discord. We can leave Mario in the other room. He's all muted up anyway. Oh, I think he unmuted. Yikes. The mindset was, you're unhappy, so let's make the people around you happier. That's not a bad one. Because I like to think if you're making other people happy, that can likely make you happier. For a lot of people, at least. You can't join it? Wow. Welp. Just, people who set up permissions in this Discord do a terrible job, is all I'm saying. Let me edit it. Poi missions. Oh wow, yeah, that explains why people can't join it. Alright, let's do that. And
I blame Cheeseburger.
Let's see. Sure, that might be enough permissions to work out here. Is she force muted or is she like actually muted? I'll check permissions until we find out. Let's see. That connect and speak is enabled. Great. Fantastic. I believe this should work. Probably.
So I can't talk unless I use push to talk.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting indeed. So I'm using push to talk at the moment.
That's interesting.
I know that is a setting, so let's see. I'm just wondering why that would be the default. Members must use push to talk. I guess I'll just set that to no for now. See if that's fixed.
Okay, 1 second. Well, we can check if Alicia talks without using push to talk.
By the way, Xylo.
Good.
I heard that comment.
Perfect. That's what it was directed towards. So, all right, maybe we'll try the member permissions then. The role permissions. Best part is like half of this was done by me, so I'm really shooting shots at myself. Or at least the original half, not the new cool stuff, but let's see.
Still no.
Yeah.
Still push to talk.
Connect, speak. Okay, yeah, for some reason the player thing had you set to need push to talk by default. Okay.
I did not do that.
Or what the role had it set?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't even know how to set that, so that was not my permission.
Alicia's in your chat, right? I blame Alicia!
I'm right here!
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, you're in the call. Right, sorry.
No, I didn't do that one.
I'm still pushing.
I did all the game ones, but not Hangout.
Cheeseburger!
I think it was Cheese that did it.
Yeah, looks like it's on every roll.
I'm gonna fight him.
I can't talk unless
I don't know what's worse, this or the fact he types in the first letters capitalized in every word.
He's the worst, isn't he?
Please stop.
Ryan,
Cheeseburger, if you're in the chat, please stop.
He does that just
hurt me.
to troll humanity. He's such a monster.
It hurts me.
That's why he's my
emotionally.
bod.
Emotionally and physically.
I like your idea of leaving me alone.
He's a total monster.
Alright, so I'm just like moving random stuff around and messing with it now. It's fine, Kayla. You can just push buttons to talk for the rest of your life.
If I ever play a game, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remove you from the show if this continues to be an issue. So.
Unfortunately. Actually, it might not be that bad.
If you keep up this behavior, Kaylee, we're gonna have to remove you from the
If
show.
you continue up this behavior, you're gonna get kicked off. I mean, okay.
You don't straighten up quick.
Straight up, but I haven't done anything bad. All I do
so
is
you
steal.
haven't done anything.
Nothing bad. Actually, no, my bad. That's a lie. I've stolen. I'm a thief.
Yikes.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, what kind of class you planning on playing for that
I
game?
think I fixed it, Kaylee.
I don't know what classes I can play. 1 second. I'm gonna go test it.
I think I fixed it.
Okay.
I also
yeah,
think I fixed it, so.
I can talk now without pressing a button.
The problem was that in the category itself,
that might have
he
been it.
shut off use voice activity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't mess with the
I
category.
don't know
so
why
it's
it
probably
just got messed again. Just messed with it. There we go.
Ah!
Also, if we're talking about roles, I don't even know what I can have.
Well, what do you want to have? Because if a bunch of people want to have weird stuff, we can do stuff weird, you know.
Oh boy. Well, I don't want to play a drunk character. I've already played too many of them.
Fair.
I've played too many drunk characters.
I can't
already.
condone that as you're underage.
Yeah, that too.
Drinking
That
ages.
too. That too. I've played a drunk character and I'm underage. Even better. Even
You should play
better.
the suggestion I made in chat earlier should be a tone-deaf bard. So you have to sing songs, but everything is just terribly out of key and awful.
Oh no, Bev, I have to tell you about one of Mitch's characters. Because we want to have a D&D game within our group of friends. And he wants to be a bard, but he's using one of those piano mats and an auto tone.
Nice.
Oh god.
As his
Oh,
weapons. Oh, I hate autotones. They're so awful. Oh.
But yes, we intend to have Kaylee play pirate game.
Yeah.
Arg.
So if Kaylee were to want to play a gun-happy pirate, that could indeed happen.
Has anybody else had any ideas what they want? Or
Nah.
I'm the first person you're talking about. Oh, I get to choose first.
Mm-hmm.
So far, at least.
Well, since you already revealed Kaylee, should I mention that I'm going to be in it?
You're in it?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna be in
Okay.
a pirate
Okay, Mev
game.
can be in it too. So what should
Can
Kaylee
I-
be and what should Mev be? Parrot
Also, as
Queen?
Sam
Decent.
pointed
Can I
out
have
in
a
your
parrot?
chat earlier, anybody in our
Possibly.
Discord can actually already see who's in the show just because of the roles.
Yeah, whatever.
I wish I could see, because I have the list, but I don't know what the colors mean.
Crazy parrot lady. Oh no, that sounds like a.
True.
Now I want to know.
Oh no, I
Just have the bird spell again. Just parrots.
I mean, I'd like the bird stuff.
Oh,
Bird summon.
okay, so that means green.
I love that spell so much.
Mhm.
That was one of my favorite spells in D&D I've ever had.
Mev should be a
Just so
grumpy ex-red coat.
Grumpy
Kaylee has
X.
bombs. Only bombs.
Oh no.
A seagull army. You hold up a French fry and throw it at your enemies.
I'd imagine. Oh, dude, that'd be terrifying.
Oh, it is. It is.
I am
From
the
experience.
crazy bird lady.
It is.
Oh no.
Oh no, Mev was not kidding. I mean, not Mev. Mario was not kidding. Oh no.
What?
What?
He was not kidding.
What?
I
Well,
asked
what?
him to send me the Star Wars D&D PDF because I wanted to see how bad
Oh,
it
no,
was.
it's bad.
Oh no.
It's bad.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
You can't even control
don't-
F in it.
I don't even. Oh no. Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible. I could just be the crazy bird lady. Would that make me a druid?
Possibly. Or you could, take a different route with it maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if you went ranger, you could just always have a bird with you at all times.
I have true. Instead, I have like a slingshot which I throw food at people to summon my birds on.
There's a spell called Fog Cloud, but for you, it's just birds start swarming around so you can't see what's going on.
Just make it a bird
Yes.
form.
Dude, you're making me want to do that, please.
And it's got to be seagulls or something like.
It's gotta be
seagull-related.
specifically seagulls.
Mhm.
And I have my one parrot
Seagull
who hangs
swarm.
around with me.
Mhm.
Seagull swarm instead of fog cloud. Bet. I'm the crazy bird like.
Oh my god. It's a nightmare. Oh.
You see why I'm the only
Oh.
one who goes through it now.
Oh, it's awful.
Mm-hmm. Are we doing
I'll
the
get my,
regular races for Pirate
worst-
D&D?
The
Oh
worst
no!
part- Oh.
Ooh, race for true.
If we
Okay,
want to do
I'll
different races, if we don't want to do different races, we'll see.
All I know is I'll probably draw my character.
Nice.
I can't tell if this is more of a One Piece inspired or Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't know yet.
I don't know.
We're gonna figure it out. See what people want to play.
Mm.
A mermaid pirate, certainly a possibility.
Mm.
Who's the secret mermaid of the group?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Kayla.
Possibly.
I don't know if Marshy's in it, but Marshy, I know, wants to be a mermaid in some sort of way in Origins at some point.
Mermaids are pretty cool.
Yeah, I really. Mermaids are fun.
Solar Vampire said, Xylo, what if I were to say I wanted to join the pirate campaign? Too bad. No.
Yikes.
Mermaid. People want mermaid Mev.
Merman Mev. Nice.
Mermaid Mev.
Was there a meaner
I'm a
way I could
merman.
have said that to someone?
He's a few letters off from Mermaid Man.
Mm-hmm.
Mev, who's your barnacle boy?
Excuse me?
Who's your party?
What did you just ask me?
That is a
Me.
bold question for someone who doesn't know the reference.
Who's your barnacle boy? Obviously, it's Kayla.
Oh, someone in chat said it's cheeseburger. It probably is.
Oh no. I mean.
Mm.
Nice. He'll be a lizard cannibal.
Ooh.
Does that mean he
Oh.
eats lizards?
I guess, yeah.
Ugh.
A lizard man who eats lizards.
Yup.
But, I mean, it's not as scary as you think. If you think about it.
I'm glad to see chat appreciates my jokes.
I wouldn't mind playing a crazy character. Like, my character's bat crazy.
Well, I will say, I don't know what class I'm going with, but I will say my character is personality-wise is going to be very similar to my Pirate's Life character.
Yes.
Oh no.
This crew is gonna be a mess.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's going to be out of his freaking mind. It's going to be great.
My character will be like attracted to shiny things. Ooh, shiny.
I'm definitely going to have an irrational fear of scurvy. That feels like a given.
Yep.
What are birds afraid of?
Probably think scurvy is contagious.
What'd you say?
birds.
Obviously, it'd be lame if I just took all the stuff from a pirate's life, but just some of the good bits, you know?
Bad Harpy Kaylee. No. Listen, I might have a lot of birds, but I'm not the bird.
Are you the crazy bird lady instead of the crazy cat lady?
She's leaning into it.
I mean, apparently, that's the direction I'm slowly.
That should be your next Twitter account, Kaylee. Not crazy cat, not post picture cats, post picture birds.
Listen, I post cute animal pictures. Whatever pops up in my feed, I retweet if it's cute. So, I mean, yeah.
So there.
I didn't see you retweeting my cats, Kaylee.
Yeah, because I've already seen your cats.
That's true.
She's a cat waiting, eating birds. No, I'm not gonna eat my bird friends. Yeah, my character is easily distracted by shiny things. I'll have that. It's a great attribute for. Is there anything magical wise for this D&D campaign, or is it just regular pirates?
We're gonna find that out. I mean, if people want to play magic-y stuff, I'm not gonna say no magic-y stuff. You can only use pew-pews.
Pew pew.
Kaylee has 4 parrots that allow her to fly by pinging her off.
My character is going to be way too much of an idiot to know any sort of magic whatsoever.
Great. Let's see, what class would Mev be?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Because
Gunslinger?
barbarian, he just gets mad at people and swings at them wildly, and just like shrugs off when he gets hit. You know, gunslinger, he just shoots things a lot.
I'd probably be a ranger. If that's the case.
Which,
Ranger would be a gunslinger with a pet pig.
Oh, true. Because going by like basic D&D logic, ranger has animal companions and that fog cloud, but instead of fog, it's seagulls. That could be funny. French fry, go! Ah!
French fry.
Yeah, you throw a
I
French
don't
fry
want
in
to
a
take
crevice
all
and
the
it
good
goes
stuff, chat.
Yeah, you throw the French
Alien
fry
wants
and-
to go ranger, then there probably won't be a bacon.
Yeah. We'll see. If other people want to do like heavy magic stuff, then her going druid would be perfectly fine as well.
Yeah, because if we don't go magic, then I'd probably be.
And we could just mix some stats around so she could have like find familiar and have it be a, just a parrot companion rather than like a combat parrot. And then eventually she'll get the clout. She'll get the summon bird spell and have a field day.
I don't even summon it in battle. I just summon it randomly.
You should
For
just
utility.
make your Kaylee make your bird lav, because lavs are your part.
No.
Why? Get it?
I'll name my bird whatever I want to name my bird.
No, I was suggesting for a voice.
No!
Parrot.
No! My parrot's not gonna have a voice.
Why not?
Because it just goes parrot.
It would actually be hilarious if
I have
you
a
rolled
soundboard and just hit it.
Or a soundboard.
Oh my god, if I had a soundboard,
Just
that'd be great.
Just get a soundboard of lav saying parrot.
Nice.
It's like
Parrot.
plant, but it's not plant.
If I had somebody
Mev's
voice
character needs
the
2
parrot,
eye patches.
the parrot would only say parrot.
Parrot.
The parrot would be my eyes in the sky, my loyal follower. Me and my parrot, just two crazy boys on the road. Just vibing the pirate life. I'll have to think of a backstory if that's the case. Crazy backstory for this crazy.
Bitten by a radioactive bird.
You're now bird.
Crazy bird. Crazy bird. Does whatever a crazy bird lady does. Bird lady. Bird lady.
Instead of whooping goblins, we'll have the mine, seagulls.
Mine. Ooh. Whenever I get that parrot, or that seagull thing, I'll just throw I'll throw the French eye and go, parrots rise.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, that character doesn't seem impossible to me, so.
No, that's why I'm making it as possible as I possibly can.
I'm into it.
Chaotic.
And I'm glad you're you want us to start off at a low level because I want to be very, very confident and highly incompetent.
Yep. I think that'll work
way
well for us.
overly confident.
I might have you guys level up quickly, just so you can get to some of the cooler stuff before I'm like, all right, this is too much work. We're gonna end the campaign soon. But, but still, yeah, I think our early level start works well for how this is
I
gonna
wasn't
go.
in season 1 of Retail.
I mean, you can always just pull a One Piece silo and have it last for 20-something years.
Oh, stop.
Why?
Because I started watching it, and I was just like, I'm never gonna catch up to this.
That's why you watch the dub.
I wasn't into it either. I couldn't even get to the first episode.
Oh, I got through at least 100, but then I was just like,
I've seen it all.
It takes a bit.
I feel that way about a lot of like anime that people like, though. I'm a selective weeb.
Like,
My Hero Academia I couldn't get into.
No, I can't
Fairy
either.
Tail or I almost said Fairy Tail Origins. Fairy Tail couldn't really get into. I made
Fairy
about
Tail
30.
Origins is my favorite anime.
Naruto, I was kind of eh.
Yeah, nah.
I like
I've said this
anime,
before. There's a lot of anime tropes that I'm just like, that make me cringe. But then, Seven Deadly Sins has like all of them, but I like that show.
I do like Seven Deadly Sins, but the other season.
Because to me, it's funny actually. They almost like a lot of the tropes. It almost feels like they're making fun of themselves a little bit. It's a little tongue in cheek in that way.
I really liked Seven Deadly Sins, but it sucks that the other seasons were god awful.
Yeah.
Really horrible.
What else do you enjoy, Matt?
I liked Attack on Titan.
I can't. It gets really bad. It gets so bad.
I liked Ruby.
I watched the first season, but I meant to watch more, and then I never did.
Xylo's just sitting there staring at his camera because we're talking about anime.
Man, I don't even like. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't even actually like Cory in the House. So
How dare you?
You're like, Scooby-Doo is overrated.
Cory in the House is the best anime.
it is,
And it should be the
but I
next
can't
Origin.
say I like it that much. Yeah.
But then I'm old, so I like older, darker, like anime, like Akira and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Fist of the North Star, which was really like gory and kind of crazy.
I feel.
I liked anime before liking anime was cool.
To Jurassic
Good for you, Meph. Good for you. Scooby-Doo is not overrated, chat screams.
So wait, what's happening with Awakening? How's that going? It's happening tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Sweet.
Probably.
Well, Mev's
Yeah.
internet's still a little rough, so I'm probably gonna have to be the one running it, but just on a tech level. But that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll manage.
Yeah, I'll send you all the things. The intro, I think you already have the credits unless you deleted it from your computer.
I don't
Boy.
remember. These,
you know, the little like opening credits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Essentially the intro. But like not the intro, but the intro. The beginning.
Boom!
Yep.
And then I'm gonna change up the fan art thing because we got some new fan art.
This might be the boat that I put you people on, Kaylee. How do you like it?
It's
Are
nice
you
boat.
only putting Awakening fan art, Mev?
Whatever.
Could it be fan art for the channel specifically, or is it only Awakening fan art?
What are we talking about?
For fan art shown in Awakening?
Only Awakening fan art probably for that, and then like
Yeah, we wouldn't want any like stupid off-center logos shown. If that's what you're thinking.
I know.
Is that what you're asking? Are you calling her logo offset?
Yeah, because she thinks mine off-centered, so I'll think hers is off-centered, even though it's not. But... are you sure though, Alicia? Are you sure it's not off-centered?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, I am.
Did you do a
Hilarious when
perfectly
Tyler's
measured green line grid?
I did.
Oh, okay. Same thing I did then, so fair enough.
It's always funny when Xylo's petty.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Mario? He was here, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Get a drink.
This man told me hours ago we needed to do Yu-Gi-Oh videos. He still hasn't told me what videos we're doing, so.
He won't say it back, so like I don't really care.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're just sitting here chatting. I'm ready to end the stream whenever, guys. But, you know, we're having a good time, so. It's whatever.
That's a good boat.
Pixel, stop.
Oh.
Stop trying to show me off.
Yikes. Yeah, like, for
We've been
example,
doing it
Pixel's
last 2
logo we
weeks.
can put as fan art because it's actually about Awakening.
I'm gonna fight you.
Do it.
Next time I meet you, I'm fighting.
I get that a lot.
Don't worry, I won't fight you, Xylo. I'll have a staring contest with you.
All right.
It's okay. I already told Xylo
Question
like 2
is-
weeks ago that I'm going to slap him.
Great. Question is, Kelly, do you think you'll win?
I don't think he
No.
remembered.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, I don't think I'll
Oh,
win.
okay.
Kaylee is
But I'll
tiny.
sure
I can
try.
confirm.
Stop
Admit-
calling me tiny! Stop! It's not my
Okay,
fault that all my
You are
friends are tall!
smaller than me.
It's not my fault all my friends are tall! Leave me alone!
Mhm.
And based on what I've been told, Xylo is about the same height as me.
I'm average height.
So
You tall.
Average.
I am. I'm 5'8". Look, if you put me next
How
to
would you be the
Rachel-
same height as me?
Maddie's 5'8".
I should send you a picture of me and Mitch for like height comparison
Wait,
because it's kind of
Xylo,
funny.
Well, Hate's a
you're
fairly
5'8".
tall. No, I'm not 5'8".
I was about to say, you're 5'8". What? I mean, Maddie's 5'8", so there is that.
I'm
Oh my God,
5'7".
I am taller than Xylo. I feel accomplished.
Oh, you're
Totally what it is, guys.
shorter than my
5'7".
girlfriend. That's nice.
Yep, 5'7". You know, I'm 5'6". I was just over exaggerating.
Still taller than me. Still taller than me. I'm 5'5".
Totally not 5'11". No, I'm 5'6". That's what it is.
Bet.
I think I'm about 5'11".
Take
Well,
off your
we'll have
high
to
heels.
wait a year and a half, Xylo, to figure that out.
Mhm.
5'5" isn't that short.
Unless you just randomly pop up in Massachusetts, let me know. I don't
Probably
think
not.
Yeah. Get wrecked, queen. I am taller than you.
Yeah, I'm like about Mev height, which is about Pat height, which is about
Jeez, oh my God.
what?
Wait, no, wait, Mitch is taller than Pat.
No, yeah, Mitch is definitely taller than Pat. He's a tall boy. Yeah, Mitch is a good 2 or 3 inches taller. I don't know Mitch's
Mitch
height.
is 6'3".
Okay, yeah, he's definitely.
6'2".
I believe it. Yeah, 6'2" is what my
Wait.
guess was. So.
Got a couple
Yeah,
inches
tall
on
boy.
me.
Mm-hmm.
You're a very tall boy.
I feel so sad.
It's okay, Kaylee.
Over
I
here.
mean, on the bright side, you're taller than Rachel.
Brandon
You know,
6'6".
I'll
you
take
think?
Everyone's
Brandon-
taller than Rachel.
Brandon is terrifying.
He is
He's
Oh
pretty
my
tall.
so tall. He's so tall.
He's taller than Mitch, and that scares me.
Mhm.
He's so tall. He's so tall.
Lav is really tall.
Lav is also really tall. Lav is also really tall. Like, Lav's like 6 something.
I know, I'm impressed.
They're terrifying. Tall people terrify me.
Thanks, Kaylee. Love you too.
Yikes.
You're terrifying me.
Thanks, son.
No problem.
Just remember, I have that picture of you. I can prove how short you are.
Listen, you can't even tell. It was a picture.
Mitch is like
you don't know. I
9'3".
might have grown since last time we talked.
Talked?
Yeah.
You mean seen each other in person?
Yeah. Same thing.
Sure.
Listen, I mean, talking and virtual and really talking in real life, could consider the same thing.
Kaylee, I don't think
I'm happy enough with my height because I just happen to be the exact same height as the majority of my friends. There's plenty of outliers, but there's an unreasonable amount of people the exact same height as I am, at least guys, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being my height. Like, I actually don't.
I think you got a good height.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Like, I'm not, like, really short.
Yeah, you're not, like short, but you're not tall. You're right in the middle.
Yeah.
Isn't that, like, the average for females or
Like
something?
Yeah, it really is. That is the average.
Yeah.
That's the
Like
most
I said,
funny.
Kaylee, be happy you're taller than Rachel.
But it's sad because all of the members of my family are really freaking tall. Like,
yeah, I can confirm
huge.
that.
Like, they're so tall that I'm just over here like, hey.
Your mom's really tall. And your dad. And I was like their height.
My brother's taller than both of them now.
Jeez.
He's really tall.
I know.
It's crazy.
Mm.
6 foot is a good medium goal for most guys. Nah. 5'10", 5'11". That's the sweet spot. That's exactly where you want to be, everyone. It's perfect. You don't need that extra.
Wait, where's my phone? I need to Google something.
No, like, technically, if you Google it, my height's above average.
No, that's not what I'm Googling, Xylo.
Okay.
Hey, I'm taller than my grandma. So at least I got that going for me.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, no. Everyone else.
Xylo, how tall are you?
5'10", 5'11".
Never mind. Chris Pratt's taller.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised by that one. To be fair, I don't see him as like a super tall guy, but he's probably like, what, 6 foot even or something? 6'2".
He's 6'2".
Okay.
Oh my god, he's tall.
I know. I didn't think he was that tall.
I guess he stands around a lot of other tall actors usually when you see him. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember the first
like
place
you put him next to Thor, and there's your comparison. So.
Oh.
First place I ever saw him was in Parks and Recreation. I think he's a lot taller than everybody else.
He is a lot taller in that show, yeah.
He seems taller.
in a comedy cast, he's pretty tall. In a superhero cast, he's like average height. So, makes sense now.
Trying to think of character designs for my pirate character.
Nice.
Marvel D&D 1. I'd be down for that.
It's always a possibility. More shows. Almost everyone in your 8th grade class was between 5'8" and 6'3", and your hair being 5'3". I'll be honest. In the middle of high school, I was still 5'4". So.
Oh my god.
I sprouted up late.
Yeet. That's bad.
Mm-hmm. No, I was rather small.
Wait, what year did you graduate high school?
10 years ago.
Pog.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Old.
Oh my god. I'm fucking
old.
Wow.
I'm too old.
You're old. You're boomer.
Wow. Kaylee summons Army of Seagulls and the Rise of the Valkyries plays in the background.
We have the grandfather and dad of Origins
You know,
in the call.
you know how in the cartoons where like it's like the cartoony way of like when birds just suddenly come out of nowhere and just like go onto a person because they've got like a chip or like a French fry on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean,
I'd imagine
you say it's
seagulls
cartoony.
would
That
come out of
happens in real
nowhere.
life with seagulls. It does.
Yeah, I'd imagine the seagulls would come from nowhere. And then
No, Xylo not old. Mev is old.
Wow,
There.
he's right here.
Oh.
I didn't say that. Overlord did. I'm reading chat.
Rude.
Rude.
True, but rude.
You just offended all the boomers in chat.
I don't ever tell chat how toxic it is. Wait, actually, I do.
Chat's
I do that all the time. Never mind. Take that back.
Unfortunate.
I like my chat.
Oh no, I like them.
I also like your chat.
Yeah, they're like not afraid to be just as rude as I am, but I also feel like they're not as serious. They're not serious just like I am. So it works out.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Brian, then Pat, then no.
After
Wait,
us
no.
in age.
I think it's it's Brian.
I know it's definitely Brian, and then Pat's close behind. So.
Are you? No, yeah, Pat's older than you. I think.
No, Pat's younger than Brian.
I know that, but
Mhm.
I always forget who's. I know Brian's the oldest.
I'm older than Brian.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
I'm like 1 year older than Brian.
Yeah.
You are the oldest in Origins.
Yep.
I mean, unless you count Mev.
Whenever Mev leaves, I'm the oldest again. So that's how it works.
I know.
And I'm so old, it's already past my
Pat-
bedtime.
Yeah, he's
Pat's
grandfathered in.
20
Literally.
Were
in.
you all like
Wow.
trying to figure out who the youngest in Origins?
Pat's
was?
26.
Yeah, I think we were talking
Pat?
about that. Yeah, I think Pat's
And Mitch is
26.
22.
I like
I
how
know
somebody's like,
between
listen to
me
jazz,
and-
old man. Did they know that I was actually a jazz major in college?
Really?
He literally plays jazz.
Mhm.
What?
I was
you ever
literally
figure
a
that out?
jazz trumpet
Who the
player
youngest
in
was?
college.
Hmm.
Or did you not ever figure that out?
What, huh? What, what?
Did you ever figure out who the youngest in Origins is?
I guess not. I mean,
Is it?
we weren't
I
really
can't-
invested in it though.
see,
We were just like, who is
I
it?
thought
don't
about
know.
this the other day, Kaylee. So now I'm not sure if it's you or Kayla, because Kayla's technically 6.
Ayla?
True.
Oh.
She has only had 6 birthdays.
So does
yeah.
that make Kayla the youngest, or does that make you the youngest?
It's hard to say. You have to word it in a certain way if you want her to
Yeah.
be the youngest.
Yeah.
Kayla has had the least birthdays. That is undoubtable.
Wait, let's ask chat. Chat, who's younger?
Who is younger? Someone who's 6 or someone who's not 6?
Someone's like, you play jazz, so you don't actually know music theory. I know more about musical theory than you do, Green Yoshi 73.
Oh, we called you by your full username.
Challenge me to a music theory question, Green Yoshi 73.
So hard.
Bask in the wake of my musical knowledge.
I love music theory. It's fun.
To be fair, isn't
Hey, it's
like the
going on a
first
leak
rule
here,
about
chat.
jazz throw out all
Yeah.
musical theory?
No, Kayla is not mentally.
Ayla
No,
is
it's not.
mentally
It's
6.
got its whole own theory. And
That's
then
true.
a lot of the jazz
Just
musicians
born on a leap year.
studied like classical music theory, especially like contemporary classical music.
By the way, Xylo,
Yes.
just have you know, if I do have the bird character, I'm going to be like Kayla and trying to tame every animal, except it's just every bird I come in contact with.
Noted.
They're going to be my friend.
Someone's like, whip out a saxophone right now. I would if I played saxophone.
Oh, Pat does. He doesn't play anymore, which makes me sad. He should. He should go pick it up from his parents' house.
There we go.
Welcome.
I got you a big dangerous
Jurassic.
bird for you to tame.
Oh boy.
Burb!
The bird's as
I
wide
will
as the
tame
pirate
it.
ship.
I'll tame it. It'll be my friend.
Let's see what a rock's all about.
Oh my god. Next Origins, everyone's just an animal.
That's the bird I ride on into battle.
Yep.
Good job, Kaylee.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Oh wow, this thing's fast.
No one else is allowed to touch the bird. Only
That
me.
is true. Pat does play a character who plays the saxophone. That's why he made his character play the saxophone.
Makes sense. We always leak little things like that into our characters.
Yeah.
For example, mine's a cat that doesn't like fish, because I don't eat seafood. Boom.
Mood.
Did you ever see my tweet? Speaking of cats, did you see my tweet about my cat? Xylo? though?
Yes,
Okay, good.
probably.
Because he's
Can you-
also fat. And named Alexander.
Oh, I see.
In
See-
flight, a rock's wingspan spreads 200 feet or more.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice thing.
He's a big boy.
If I tame that thing, that's... Oh, no.
Guys, Kaylee's a good bird tamer.
Does this bird count? You want to tame this
No,
bird?
I mean, technically, yes.
That's not a very nice bird.
It is technically a bird.
Oh, it's
like,
actually-
from the looks of it.
It's
but...
not technically a bird. I just looked.
Okay, it's not technically a bird. Okay, then... but it looks like a bird, so...
Is this a
think
new
I'd be
game show,
tempted to
Bird or
find
Not
it.
Bird?
Bird or not bird? I mean, maybe.
What is this, deal or no deal?
It's like a new retin link.
Bird or
Like,
no bird?
Will it bird?
All right, bird or not bird?
Wait, I know what bird you should
I'm
tame.
gonna take that as a no. That's definitely not a bird.
Correct, not bird.
Correct, not bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's bird-ish.
No.
No.
Out on that
All
one.
right, boom. What about this one? Bird
I
or
know.
not bird?
Yes, bird.
No.
It is
This
indeed a
one.
bird.
Bird.
This bird,
What bird?
the one I just put in chat. That was stream chat.
Oh
You want me to send it to you, Kaylee?
no, I'm looking at. Oh no!
Yes.
No!
Why?
Yes, that counts. By the way, Xylo.
This one
Bird.
Uh,
Yes, bird.
That's actually
Bird.
terrifying.
or not
Bird.
bird?
It is technically bird.
Let's find out.
It's buff bird, but it's bird.
I don't like that.
That's like the thing
That's
that like
like
floats
some
you
first-
around.
Ooh, you got it
Is
wrong.
that
This
a
is in fact not bird.
No, but I'd want to tame it.
It's
'cause it
classified
looks
as a
like bird.
monstrosity, as it appears.
But it still looks like a bird.
Congratulations,
so I-
Kaylee. You got 3. You got 2 out of 3 right. You win. Bird or not bird?
Bird. Oh my god. I still want that, dude. If you make us fight an owlbear, I'm gonna try and tame it, bro. It's a bird. I don't
Oh,
have to travel
I got
around
another
with
one.
it, but I will
Bird
make it
or not bird?
That is,
Kaylee, why
that
is my
correct.
burb not accepted as a burb?
Because that I don't even want to talk
Ooh,
about
this one's
that.
not bird.
Why?
This is human.
But I'd still want it to make it my friend. Secretly, my character's a bird. Bet.
I mean, if you do make it a druid, then you can technically turn into a
Oh
bird.
my god,
so-
I could.
Wait. Here, let me put it. Bird.
Oh,
Don't doubt me, Kaylee.
I doubt. I'm gonna press the doubt.
Press X to doubt.
I think that's all I can think of for bird or not bird, chat.
Bird or not.
Oh, no.
Surprised I had that much going.
That many birds.
Yeah, that many birds / not birds.
That many birds. Oh man. I'll get a lot of parrots, don't worry.
Nice.
Parrot friends.
Wonder if there's parrots.
Mostly
in here.
seagulls.
Actually, no. This is bird.
Maybe some
This bird.
what the
I guess for seagulls, I can just use rats for the stat pool. That makes sense. That's effectively a bird. They're the same thing.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Sounds good.
Like pigeons. They're rats with wings.
Absolutely.
So are seagulls.
Kaylee's a werebird, confirmed. Yep.
I'm a werebird. During full moons, I turn into a bird.
It's a pirate curse.
It's my pirate curse, indeed. I sprout wings and feathers, and I just only go.
You know, fun fact. Mitch was supposed to caca in OO, and then he forgot, and I was sad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did forget to
I
caca.
was so mad.
Oh yeah, there are crow people. What are they called in D&D again? I might not
Harpies?
have them here. No.
No, I
I
mean,
feel like
what's
it's
a crow
kukri or
people?
something, but Kenku, that's what
Where
it is.
ravens? Where ravens?
Oh, I don't have the picture on here for Kenkus.
Kenkus.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Great.
It's a Kenku.
Bird or not bird?
Oh my god, no, I don't want to be. I mean, I could probably, like, just in the night.
That's a bird.
Full moon, I turn into that.
Wait, what
maybe.
classifies as a bird?
I don't know anymore.
I don't either.
Because it's a humanoid, but it's a bird humanoid, so.
It makes me uncomfortable.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't
It kind
like
of
it.
looks like a weird bird version of the hobgoblin.
It's a bird
Colors
gremlin.
are-
Not like
it.
Dark Crystal or something.
Oh my god, yes! Dark Crystal!
Who?
Dude, that movie was
To
cursed.
Jurassic Park.
What movie?
The Dark Crystal.
The,
You
what's
never
that?
seen The Dark Crystal? Oh my
No.
god. Dude, uncultured.
I am uncultured. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Well, I mean,
Penguins
yeah.
aren't birds.
Go ahead, Kaylee. Ask me. I probably
Hey, Chad,
will
can
not
you
know.
milk a penguin?
Penguin? Those are birds. They just don't fly.
I can befriend penguins.
And ostriches.
I could befriend ostriches.
Can you milk an ostrich?
Wait, what?
Okay, now
don't
everyone in
know.
chat saying yes, so I'm beginning to doubt myself.
I don't know.
But we are having a very important debate the other day about bird milk. And I was saying, I'm not saying they can, but if any birds could be milked, penguins and ostriches would be on the list.
They can't. They're not mammals.
But if they could, those would be the first birds I'd try to milk.
I don't know if that'd be a smart idea.
There is a problem with this.
See, Pixel says birds have milk.
Since Kaylee's ability to become bird is mistaken as
There's only two mammals
I
that can
see.
lay eggs that can also produce milk.
I assume
Honestly,
platypus. Yeah.
I'd be
some sort of
tempted.
anteater.
Honestly, I'd be tempted to like not even give like the character's real name. Like they'd only go by bird.
Bird.
Oh
Burb.
dear.
No, go by burb.
The name their nickname is Burb, and nobody knows their real name.
Your name is Burby.
Burby. Burby or Birdie is the names they go by.
Young Burbs.
Young Burbs. I mean, yeah, that could be a name they go by. Kaylee could be a Ken.
Pigeons produce milk? To be fair, that did come up in the argument we had. There might be some justification to pigeons being milked.
Ew.
I guess I need to make that my Discord status now.
See, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's
Can
possible.
you milk pigeons?
Ew. I know someone that owns a pigeon.
Well, we can
I
figure
don't
this
know
out
why.
right now then.
You cannot milk pigeons.
So you've tried.
No, my parents will not let me touch pigeons because they're dirty.
And cows aren't dirty?
Stop! Why must you all insult my cows?
I'm just saying, you know, we drink cow milk all the time and don't think about what the cow's been up to. Ever since you think about it being a pigeon and, oh, that's gross.
Well, okay. Cows live on farms. Pigeons do not.
Nope. I don't see that as a defense in the favor of the cows.
What? Why?
Farms aren't exactly clean.
Okay, but they purify the milk.
Mm-hmm. We can purify the pigeon milk. Easy.
Pigeons? Oh my god. Hold on.
I don't know how cursed this chat's planning on getting. I mean, my character milking pigeons could be.
Oh. Seagulls swarm around and you just have a bucket full of seagull milk.
Oh my god.
I just have a cup
Hold
of
on.
milk.
She's-
and
no.
she's
Here,
figured
have
it
some
out.
milk.
Hold on.
It's real.
Somebody takes
It's
a
real,
sip.
isn't
Wait
it?
a minute. Where'd you get milk from?
Oh no.
It's real.
I think
Wait,
hold
what?
on, let me. Can you show my screen onto stream by any chance?
I don't want to, no. I refused.
No,
I
it's a BBC article. Don't worry.
I just imagine in the
They can produce milk. I am sorry.
I just imagine during the campaign.
Pigeon milk, chat. Pigeon milk.
I hand it to somebody. They're just like, they take a sip and they're just like, wait a minute. Where'd you get this milk from? The birds.
Pigeon milk is extremely rich in proteins and fats. When it was fed to chickens in a 1952 study. You can milk. Penguins can be milked. I was right.
Flamingos.
Oh
I was right.
Just be milked.
No, just flamingos.
Do you want to see what other?
Why flamingos?
Just cockroaches can also have milk.
No,
Disgusting.
gross.
I don't even. Some type of weird
Pseudo scorpions. The discus fish.
It's
It's nice. Millipede milk, I guess, or whatever that thing
No,
is.
I think that's a snack.
Okay.
Milk the snack.
Snake
Is that?
milk.
I don't want to say that.
Ew.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Delicious.
look at this. Oh my god. This pigeon's fat. Holy moly.
Beak pigeon.
You ever seen
No.
albino pigeons? They're cute.
Nice.
Very, very cute.
All right, you guys know what to bring me at the next meet and greet.
Bring out the what?
Pigeon milk.
When?
I'll give it to you as your next birthday.
A long time
present.
from now, probably, but
You know what? Next time, if I ever see you in real, I'll go buy you pigeon milk.
but I don't want you to be honest.
But
We can
listen,
go pigeon
did I
hunting
say
if
you had
want,
a
Silo.
chicken?
Yeah, can we go pigeon
Did I
hunting and
say
get the
you
milk
had a
ourselves?
In
Did I
Maine?
say
Sure. Let's go.
you get the pigeon milk whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's plenty of birds up there.
Actually, I'd rather have flamingo milk. What do you think flamingo milk tastes like? Why do you
Ew.
imagine it tastes fruity for some reason?
Fruity?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is.
Is it like strawberry milk?
It probably tastes like
milk.
shrimps.
Shrimpy milk don't sound good to me. I know I don't like
Ew.
seafood, but shrimp milk doesn't sound ideal.
It does.
Oh boy.
I don't like plain milk. I have to have it mixed in with something.
I do from time to
I
time.
mean, chocolate. There's a pretty picture of a cat.
Nice. What color's flamingo milk? I'm gonna be honest, chat. All
We
bird
don't know.
milk is probably a uncomforting shade of off-white yellow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's probably not clean white.
I
Yeah,
don't like
probably.
that. I don't like that at all.
You guys ever milked a cow?
Yeah, to be fair, you guys want to know what color cow milk is when you originally get it?
I do.
Oh well. Did Kayla ever respond? No, but she yelled to me. She yelled at me about something else. So
Fun.
I see that as a response.
She doesn't want to talk about pirates.
Well, we're just making fun of her playing Ghost Game without inviting us.
Oh, I see. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Can't believe this.
Yep.
Yo ho, yo ho. A bird's life for me.
I don't think I have actually ever milked a cow before.
I want to.
I have a lot of farms and stuff near me,
I
but
would
not a
also-
lot of cows.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you did Mitch bring you by the cows? There's cows on his way to work.
I mean, probably we did go on the road on his way to work, and there was plenty of places that could very much be holding cows, but we didn't call out any cows or anything.
There's like 2 places on his way to work that have
Yeah,
cows.
I would not
and
be surprised if we passed some cows, but
Why?
I also wasn't looking for cows.
Good point.
So, I wouldn't know. Why would we talk about pirates? We are. Pigeon milk.
And
Yeah.
farm animals.
Pirate's life for me.
Very much
To be a
so.
key factor in the pirate campaign.
Absolutely.
Remember this,
You
chat. It's
need
going to be
food.
very important.
This will be on the test, so write this down.
Oh.
Oh my god.
God, I didn't study.
Did Mitch fit in the car? Well, yeah, Mitch will fit in a car because you got to think about it.
A skinny boy.
He's like tall, but that's because you just essentially what they did to make Mitch is they took a regular person and they just squeezed him a little bit, so he just stretched upwards.
Does he ever hit his head getting into the car?
I mean, he also played sports for most of his life too. So he's an athletic boy.
He's not freakishly tall, chat.
No, wait, guys, I'll post a picture on Twitter.
He's just taller than the rest of the people that are with him on average.
Yeah, like he's not that much taller than me, chat. God, that is one gorgeous face bat that I have saved in my phone.
Scurvy is spread by birds? It might be.
Scurvy is spread by
I'm pretty
birds.
sure it's not how scurvy works.
Hear me.
You can trick him into believing that, I'm sure.
I could 100% trick him. Hey, mess with me and I'll sick my scurvy birds onto
No!
you.
The seagulls have scurvy!
The seagulls have scurvy.
I think we have to throw her overboard.
Hold
She's
on.
got the scurvy bird.
Let me see. Where is this nice
That's
photo of Mitch and I? Which I do not have on my phone anymore, so I might actually have to call Mitch.
Fun.
As long as there are scurvy birds aboard, the crew
Mitchell.
isn't safe.
I do have a. Oh no, I can't post that picture. That's too cursed.
Then don't.
It's also not of Mitch. It's of you.
Then don't.
I'm trying to look for this damn photo, and I can't. Where did I put it?
We're just gonna collect scurvy conspiracies from Ev. Nice.
Meh. Hold on, let me call.
Oh dear.
I'm paranoid enough. I don't need your conspiracies.
Oh wait.
I wonder what's
I'm
going
dumb.
to
I
feel like
actually might
doing
have
this
it.
voice for 3 hours every week.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to do it with like a bunch of NPCs. Think about me.
Hi,
Oh,
have
boy.
it.
That'll be fun. Mev only talks in the pirate voice now. What do you mean he's only done that for his life? That's what Mev does.
If I post
live
this
it.
in, if I post this in not Awakening. If I post it in Cast General, can we show chat how tall Mitch is compared?
You were adopted by the pirate's life. I was born in it.
I would
molded by it.
I wish I was a pirate compared to where I am now. Hands down. No, that's Avatar. No.
The tension is killing me.
I know. There you go.
I don't know if this is a safe picture to show in stream.
Why?
Boom. There's those people. You see that tree?
I'm also a little hunched.
It is actually shorter than Mitch. It's just a weird camera angle. So, yeah.
I'm a little hunched, but yeah, he's not that much taller
And
than
she's
me, people.
6'8", so.
I am not 6'8". I'm 5'8". I wish I was 6'8".
Do you?
Yeah, I like being tall.
That tall?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's not a weird camera angle. I do have a face, thank you very much. Whoever just said that.
Where
I'm
did
not
you get
faceless.
that face?
Yeah, she just doesn't have a right arm.
To Jurassic Park.
Yes, I do. It's hugging my other side of my boyfriend.
I didn't say you didn't have
We
a right
all know
hand.
that's the third arm growing out of Mitch's back.
Yes, that's, Mitch has back arms too. Trust me, I met him in person, I'd know. He has 5
His hair was way
arms
too
in total,
bushy.
actually.
I wanted Kayla to give him a haircut, and he was like, no. I like when he's nice and clean.
Mitch has 3 arms. No, he has 5, actually. It's just 2 of them are really kind of small, so you can't really tell.
He's gonna be like
Why does everyone think I have 5 arms?
Actually, wow, this is a really nice HD photo on my computer.
Whoa, bro,
that.
You don't have 5 arms?
Weird.
Pointed.
I didn't even think this was owned. He looks really tired in this. Oh no.
That's his standard mode.
I mean, you're right.
But yeah, chat, I think we're gonna have to wrap up this stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're done.
Good, because I've been, like, trying not to swear and it's been hard.
We've hit some very important topics.
Pigeon.
Yeah, like pigeon.
We've educated everyone greatly today. All of you who are in school right now, ask your teachers if you can get extra credit for participating in this stream. And then explain.
What do you mean I'm about to take the curse? You clearly have not been with me in a call, because I will swear like a sailor. Unless respected not to, which I don't, because I know Sailor doesn't like it.
Right? Very true.
That's what Chad said to me.
Alrighty. Well. Yeah, I guess that's that. We're doing some Awakening tomorrow. 10 p.m. EST. Whole squad there. Jake's character's gonna die, so don't miss it. I might be streaming again Wednesday. Maybe we'll actually crack open the Pirates game. And, yep, that could be some pretty sweet stuff. Videos coming out. Dice and Fire stuff. You know where to find it, because, well, it's the name of the channel. You know where to find my stuff. If you want to see more Mev, well, tune in tomorrow.
I'm excited for Awakening!
Samesies.
Yep. I'm excited for
There
all
we
the
go.
shows. All of them.
True.
So, yeah.
Y'all should join the Dice and Fire Discord.
I'm excited for the time when we're cranking out 4 shows a week.
Oh god.
Sounds terrifying.
It's very, very active.
Thank God none of them are canon. To Origins.
Well,
Torrid.
Unless we do an FTO one-shots.
yeah, one shots we can keep canon, but yeah, for the full games, it's probably not reasonable.
Is that
If you're ever
what we're
doing an FTO one-shot, count me out.
FTO one-shot confirmed?
Probably.
No. I mean, yeah, you can do an FTO one-shot, but I'm not going to, I'm not part of that.
I want to see Mitch in it.
Oh,
I
it's
think
great. We're
Viper
gonna
would
have
be
you.
a really...
We're gonna have Tapio. We're gonna. Oh,
No!
great.
No!
No, we don't talk about...
I'm out!
We're gonna end the stream now.
Can we have... Let's have the Danger Noodle. Let's have Jasper.
Yeah, well, I'll choose, and we'll see if we can get some people to play D&D for the first time. We don't have plans for it yet. I don't know what we're doing. So we'll figure it out. It's fine.